right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. How's everyone?
Hi.
Good.
Yay. Would anyone like to give a recap on the last episode of Curse of the Crimson Throne?
Take it away, Laura.
If I had to title the episode, I'd call it The Silver Tongue.
That's not a bad title.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I've been volunteered. That's fine. So last week we landed in the village again. Or not the village, the Callow Mounds, which is technically has a village in it, but mostly it's just a graveyard type thing. We went about visiting the important NPCs. Mr. Truth Speaker had to go visit his not future wife,
His boo.
His boo, yes, his boo. And Annika and Robin also went to visit her, and he was like, "Why are you following me?" And they were like, "Why are you following us, weirdo?" And they had a conversation, and he might have spoken poorly at one point, pissed Annika off just a tiny bit, but that's fine because eventually he apologized, but not before her and Robin had an interesting conversation wherein she confessed that she had a lot of feelings that she doesn't know what to do with or how to deal with anyone else's feelings or just dealing with anything, really. Dealing with stuff is hard, especially when you're dead. And he was just like, yeah, that's fair. We can work through that together. And she was just like, okay. And then Mr. Truth Speaker, whose name I keep forgetting,
Akram.
And I feel really bad. Akram.
Mm-hmm.
Akram. Why do I keep forgetting his name? Anyways, he came by and was just like, listen, I'm sorry. That was misspoken on my part. It was not a lie because I can't do that, but it was misinterpreted.
No, what it was he started poorly and didn't finish what he was going to say.
Yeah,
he led with the wrong foot is what happened.
It usually goes wrong when you stick it in your mouth. Yeah. So yeah, and then Aras and Satomi had conversations about things and stuff, and it started going well, and then it went poorly, and then it started going well again, and then it went poorly again, and then it was very barely salvaged by Aras pawning off Satomi to Ria. Who then managed to salvage the conversation / relationship, but also may have given the idea to Satomi to reveal her true self to the people of the Callow Mounds, which is apparently a kitsune, which is a no-no for these people, apparently. Like dead people and ghosts, that's all cool, but spirits, oh no, that's off limit. Interesting. So yeah, that happened, and Satomi's apparently coming with us to jump into the Cindermaw's face. That's going to be interesting because that's literally the only way that she can rejoin, actually join the Shawanti. That's going to make things complicated. And Muiri, Robin, and Isolanda went flying. Two of which is, I believe, is the first time. Robin's probably flown before. He levitates all the time. He's fancy drow man.
Just a job title.
Fancy Drow Man, yes, official title. But yeah, Isolanda was having a fucking blast. Weary was a little hesitant, but eventually had fun, I believe. And Robin is apparently going to blow the entirety of his fortune on scrolls of flying. Because why not?
Yeah.
And Van Casterkin was making sure that Toby and, or not Toby, yeah, Toby and Flack were not terrorizing the civilians. While Amelia kept score.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well done.
Who wants an inspiration?
Take your inspiration.
I have so many inspiration. Who wants it? Who needs it? Wings, do you have one?
No, please.
Take one. I should have known.
Thank you.
I'm sure this will be just another strong roleplay episode, and that inspiration will not come in necessary.
You say that as if she wouldn't need it during stream.
Hey, my 4s and 6s are solid.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Touche. So, well done. We are going to pick up right after Robin and Weary and Isolanda get back. You guys will see that Robin is now wearing Isolanda's scarf around his neck. And Robin, Weary, as you guys get back, you notice that Thousand Bones has quieted his people. They look very discontent and very suspicious and have very angry eyes. And Thousand Bones has basically, Aras, you would have heard all this. He pleaded with them, told them that Satomi has been among them for years, which he met with several shouts of, then why does she hide herself? Thousand Bones responded with, because of us, we would not make her feel welcome. It had mixed results, but the overall feeling is a lot of the Shuanti feel betrayed and lied to, and don't like that, and they're suspicious to begin with.
What?
Yeah. He makes everyone go back to their duties, though, appealing to their Shawanti responsibility and pride that there is work that needs to be done, and this will be sorted out. Then he eventually, as everyone is dispersed, he will turn to you guys, and I'm Weary and Robin, you will have just gotten back not too long ago, and he will say, "This is not good, daughter." And he says to Satomi, "You should not have revealed yourself until you were Shawanti." And Satomi takes a very firm stance. "I will be, by the end of the day." And Thousand Bones looks to Aras kind of helplessly.
Or tomorrow.
What?
I mean, we gotta kind of change things up.
What do you mean? I thought you came here to get me, and then we would go to Cindermall.
I didn't quite realize what that would entail, and so I was thinking it might be best if we have like 2 teams to assault the worm or be swallowed.
2 teams? How many of you are planning on going? I thought it was just you and me.
No?
Yeah, Thousand Bones would say, "Actually, I believe honored ancestor Robin had expressed a desire to," and he would look to you, Robin.
He just
standing very quiet and still and being like, I'm not going to get in the middle of this. They always want to have talks. I am not going to say anything. Solid smile. Pay attention to the roof. Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, we would be leaving here to go take care of a rock problem, take a rest, and then go immediately to the Cinderland hunting ground.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah, your microphone is
Checking your mic. real
very
quick.
crackly. You might want to rejoin real quick. Crackly lackly. Hi.
Hi.
Oh.
Can you hear me?
Oh no. I mean, we
Yeah,
can,
we're-
but yeah, it's very staticky.
Okay. Hold on.
Maybe check if it's plugged in properly.
Or it's a robot. Where's my sister? What did you do with her? Can you keep her for at least 2 weeks?
Dryer.
I have plans. Hang on, everyone. We're just going to wait a moment for technical difficulties because Sib is going to want to hear what I have to say next.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Da, 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 da. Yeah, that sounds better.
Okay.
Yeah,
I just switched
It's
mics.
very quiet.
I see. Well, that's fine. I can turn you up. There we go. Satomi will then look at Aras and take one of your hands and say, I'm not sure I understand. Are you saying that one of your friends is going to go with us because of me?
No. It was always a plan for Robin and I to go. I didn't know that you were going to.
But you
Oh.
said 2 teams.
Yes. So that's, getting in. There are several ways that we could do that. The problem is getting out. And to do that, well, you would need to do a dimension door, and that's you and one other person can go with you. And in order for Robin to go, for us to go, we would have to do that, and then, like,
Yeah, I'm sorry, Sib. You're still staticky. I can understand you, but...
okay. I don't know why.
Well, now you're not. It's weird. It's a little inconsistent. Talk to me.
Yeah, so
Hmm.
that's why we need 2 teams.
So another person is going.
Yes. I'm sorry if I gave the impression that it was just you and I.
No, I'm so confused. Do you and Robin have the ability to cast Dimension Door?
Robin nods once.
Yes, that's
No, you're misunderstanding. You can't take 3 people. You'd have to have someone else cast one.
I can just cut my way out, I guess.
Amelia kind of takes a small step forward, like half raises a hand. I can.
Absolutely not. No.
What?
No, 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 no. I am not risking any more. No, and she's like looking at the ground. Look, I will take care of myself, Aras. I know a way. But I need a little time. Can you give me a little time? And then you and Robin can do your plan. I won't hold you back.
Well, it's
don't.
not really that big of a risk. I mean,
You'd have to jump into the Cinder Maw. That's the biggest risk I can ever imagine.
Amelia kind of like half-heartedly laughs. I'm dying already.
Absolutely not. Not for me. I won't allow it. I can do this, and I can do it on my own.
I'm not doing this just for you. Robin and Aras are my friends.
She shakes her head firmly. I understand now. You had a plan. I'm mucking it up.
No,
Give me...
no, not at all. Actually, you're allowing us to make it a better plan.
By having one of your friends kill themselves?
I kind of wanted to cut my way out to begin with, Robin.
Well, I'm not going to die. There's not a
She looks at you.
any of us
Have you
would
ever
die.
seen the Cinder Maw? I have. What you are proposing, what we are all proposing doing, I don't think any of us are coming back from.
Well, that's what the dimension door is for. It's...
I will not have... No, this is insanity. All of it. I will
What
take care
does
of it
it
on my own. Just give me a few hours. I'll be back. I want to go with you, and she turns to Ross. But I will not hold you back again.
You're not.
Yes, I am. One of your friends is threatening to risk their lives because of me. Again. I will not have it. Give me a few hours.
Ross kind of looks around like, somebody help.
Oh my god, Amelia's just, like, folds her arms and, like, looks off to the side, just mutters, I can take care of the whole point of this thing is that it's difficult to
She
do.
will walk up to you. If I was not going, would you?
Well, there wouldn't be a need, but that doesn't mean
If
that...
I was not going, would you?
Well, maybe I want to.
She looks at you. Are you being truthful?
Yeah.
Amelia wants to go now.
Oh, but...
She shakes her head.
Oh.
No. Whether you decide to change the plan or not, I will do this on my own strength. I will not have someone else jumping in there because of me. If you want to go, she turns to Amelia, that's on you. But it will not be because of me.
So tell me, I've learned that if I act as an individual, that there's going to be so many obstacles and things and people in my way that it's almost incalculable. I mean, come on, how do you think I'm no longer her? I learned that I'm only as good as the people I have with me.
Amelia, roll me a persuasion check real quick.
Okay.
I believe in you.
Ooh, wow.
Eh.
Satomi will turn to Aras. This is different. I don't plan on doing this alone. I plan on going with you. But I will not hold you back. I will not be a necessity or a backpack, a weight around your ankles like I was before.
Satomi, I did not know before coming here that you wanted to go. And
I didn't want to go.
now that I know this is something that you wanted and now need to do, I want to be the one there with you, doing it with you.
And that's fine. And I want you there too, and she holds your hand. But there's nothing wrong with me trying to do this with my own strength like you are with yours. I'm not suggesting I will refuse your help. I'm saying that I have a way to get out. Why will you not let me use it?
I I would like to know what that is.
The whole point of us working together is that we're combining our strengths.
And let me bring mine.
So then tell us what it
Is?
is so that we can work together.
She, like, looks at you in a huff. There's a ring. There's a ring that allows me to become, well, not quite on this plane.
Ethereal?
That's the word, yes.
Okay.
But I need to get it.
Sure.
Do you need help getting it?
She shakes her head. No, just an unpleasant conversation. Even more now, I imagine. You said you had things to do. Go do your tasks. I'll be ready.
Okay.
We'll be back soon.
She nods gratefully at Rhea, and then back to Ross. I won't do this alone. I can't.
Good. I wouldn't let you.
She nods. Right. And she kind of stands there awkwardly. I don't know if I'm supposed to turn back or if that would just make it worse.
What would make you feel most comfortable?
I don't know.
How do you feel right now?
Terrified.
How do you think you would feel if you changed back?
Terrified. I think it would be insulting, though. I've shown what I am. I can't take that back. Right. Okay. So I'll meet you back here.
Okay.
Okay. And she'll squeeze your hand and then duck out of the tent.
Okay.
Amelia,
Mm-hmm.
you feel a hand on your shoulder. You're doing what?
She pauses and turns to the owner of the hand, who I'm guessing.
Is a very concerned looking Van Casterkin.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about? I thought we agreed it was a Ross and Robin.
Well, I mean, I can help with, and it's. I mean, you. She just like has her hands like practically up to her face, just wringing her fingers. I've been scared for a very long time, and I've always been so afraid to try things, and now I get to go on this adventure. I got to go into, oh, I never told you, there was a globe in the temple, and we got to go into it, and we saw so many things, and before I would have been so scared to try it, but now I want to live, not just survive.
You realize there's 1,000 ways you could do that don't involve jumping down the throat of a giant worm. Aras and Robin are doing it because they want to be Shawanti. You've shown no interest in that. If you want to prove that you live, we're about to go take on a giant bird. Why do you feel the need to do this too? You have no desire to become a Shawanti. Would you not be spitting in their tradition? And he would look directly at Robin. Is this not a task for those who wish to be Shawanti?
and stares at him for a minute, and then just leaves the room.
Oh my
Oh, poor
I
Van.
don't want to agree with this man, so I'm just going to stop existing.
Poor Van.
He does. He takes a minute and like presses his mouth a little harder before he just spins on a heel and walks the fuck out. He's like, not too fast, not too slow. I'm not here.
Robin's just like, I almost agreed with him. No.
That's not an option.
Amelia, if you want to prove that you're alive, I know 100 ways. Ways that I can be by your side when you do it.
Oh, jeez. Her face goes red, and she looks down at her hands, and I know that you want to protect me, but I'm not so delicate. I understand in the face of jumping down the throat of what's considered a god is not really the best way to. I just. And she rubs her hands over her face. This is something that I want to do.
Amelia, I can't go with you. I don't have a way of getting out. I have a spear. That wouldn't help me. If I went in there, I would surely die.
So then you stay here.
Amelia, he looks really concerned.
Varric, they're not going by themselves. We'll be there on the side in case something goes wrong, in case we have to get them out.
How would we even know?
Magic?
He
There
blinks
are
a bit.
multiple ways to do it.
I can leave Annika with all of you, and if anything goes wrong, she'll let you know.
Fine. Okay. If anything does go wrong, I am tearing a hole in that thing to get you out.
She nods and gives him a small smile. You don't have to worry about me. I know you're going to, but like Rhea said, we're all going in there together. And we've been through a lot already. We can handle ourselves. I can handle myself.
He'll lift his spear. He looks rather upset. Then maybe you should start learning the ways of the Shawanti. He, for whatever reason, and Rhea, same for you, for whatever reason, you might have to find out, he seems rather upset that this is something to become a Shawanti, and Amelia, you don't have any desire to be a Shawanti. It seems rather upset by that concept. As if maybe he feels like it's cheapening it. But more than that, you wouldn't get from an insight check.
Why is this so personal to you, Varric?
You mean other than the thought of losing you, jumping down the mouth of a giant worm?
It's more than that. It's this specifically. We've
Yes.
fought so many things.
Do you know everything I had to go through to become a Crimson Guard? It was a lot. And if I found out someone did the exact same thing just for fun, and had no desire to wear the colors, or be a part of it, to take that responsibility, because it is a responsibility, I'd be insulted. It would make it seem like what I went through to become a Crimson Guard was nothing more than just a vacation for them.
None of this is for fun.
No. But it should be because you want to be a Shawanti, right? That's the point of it, isn't it?
We're doing this to earn their respect.
Varric shakes his head. Maybe I just don't understand it. Amelia, I'll never stop you. You know that.
That's not going to stop you from trying.
No, I would never try to stop you.
Is that not what this is?
I suppose. I meant, like, I wouldn't physically try to stop you. He seems a little confused, like he'd never considered that as trying to stop you.
She looks down and thinks for a little bit, and then eventually looks back up at him. In the end, if my friends need me to help, then I will, but this is... I don't know. I'll think about your words. We have to go after the rock first anyways.
He looks at you for a bit and then shakes his head. I've never been the smartest. It's very possible I'm just... I don't know. Don't read too much into what I say, I guess. And he just kind of leaves the tent.
Oh god, she just frowns after him and then like rubs at her face, and it's like to the point where like the skin starts turning red. She just looks so frustrated.
Are you okay?
I don't get it. I don't understand. It just... I don't know. And she just kind of starts pacing back and forth.
So Aras leans over to Rhea and asks, do you think it would have helped if I mentioned that they know something went wrong if I fired my gun? I mean, they would hear that.
I mean, there were plenty of ways that we can see if something goes wrong. I think it's more than that.
Right.
Amelia.
She like stops mid-pace.
Is it really that you don't know, or that you don't want to talk about it? Perhaps both.
She tries to like say something. She's like mouthing out like the start of words, but no sound really comes out, and then eventually she just shakes her head. I'm not good with reading people, and he's not... I feel like there's something else. He's not saying it, and it's... I don't know.
Rhea kind of looks at her for a moment and looks around. Would you, like, help?
No, you keep mopping up all of our messes. It's fine.
I'm not mopping up messes. I'm helping my friends. This is quite literally what I've trained my whole life to do.
I don't understand why this is making him so upset. Like, this specifically. I mean, I understand that he's protective and such, but this is...
I'm. Do you think? I mean, it's specifically about the Shawanti. I know they have strong feelings about outsiders. I know a lot of outsiders have strong feelings about them.
Well, he doesn't really seem like the type that would have something against the Shawanti. It's not like he's I mean, I don't think he is.
I mean, there have been clashes between Shawanti and outsiders going back generations. Maybe someone he cared about was hurt.
Well, that doesn't make any sense. I don't... He's not offended by the fact that it's Shawanti, I don't think. I don't know. Oh,
I
maybe...
think it's more the fact that it's a trial for joining a group that you don't intend on joining.
Well, isn't that the entirety of this journey? Most of these tasks that we've been given are for people who wish to join the Shawanti, right? This is just the most extreme of it.
No, I
We're
understand. I just...
These tasks are so that we build up enough of a reputation that other clans would know us and make it a bit less likely that we're not killed on sight.
Aras, I'll also let you know, because you specifically would have intimate knowledge with this. Most of the tasks you've been given, like you said, are to build up respect. Some might even be to join a tribe, but that's not the same as becoming Shawanti. For example, Aras, you are part of the Linqua tribe, but that does not make you Shawanti. So only the Cindermaw is something that has been suggested as a way for people to become Shawanti. The others are ways to earn enough respect as an outsider. Or perhaps to even join a tribe like you've done.
The going in the Cindermaw, that's not... Each tribe has its own separate ritual or trial. So this is only about gaining reputation. Once we go to the Skonghua, then we'd have to actually face, well, trial there.
Theorizing here about what he might think isn't going to get us anywhere. There needs to be a conversation if you want to know what's going on. So, again, and you don't have to say yes, but do you want help?
Amelia's quiet, watches Rhea, and kind of presses her lips together in a tight line, and eventually she nods.
And Rio will nod in return. Well then, there will be some time between the rock and Cindermaw. For now, I think maybe we should give him some time to calm down.
Translation, let's see if we're all still here after, because we might save ourselves an awkward conversation. Oh, Van Casterkin's completely unconscious and will be for some days. I guess we'll just have to have that talk later. Okay, so, mhm.
So, Ross wanted to, before we get too far down the road, ask Rhea, I don't really want to pry into specifics of the conversation, but what exactly did you tell me? I mean, if you think it's fun, don't tell me. I'm not trying to pry, but
She shakes her head. I only said that she was already strong. She didn't have to prove anything. That it was, at least from what I know about you, unlikely that you didn't think she was strong, and that she didn't have to kill if she didn't want to. Why?
I need to know what's going in her head. Just jeopardize the things that she holds most dear. The Satomi that I knew.
Possibly. But I guess that depends on what her priorities are. Does she hold the Shawanti over you?
Before I left, wanted to become, hopefully one day take her father's place. And I mean, they've got a. It is not an easy job to get as an outsider. She's got to do some pretty spectacular things for them to that was a conscious choice. Change everything that she at one point stood. I mean, I'm really bad with analogies, so I'm not even going to try and come up with one. It would be like me denouncing all of science.
I hear what you're saying, Ross, but I think I'm a bit confused. Are you just getting this off your chest, or are you asking me for something?
I'm really confused and concerned about Satomi's motivations. So I'm just saying, you know, I will at one point have to have a conversation with her, and so far those have not gone at all the way I planned. So, you know, maybe having your help with that conversation, make it a bit easier. I don't know.
I can do that. Just find me when you're ready to talk.
Sure. Here, Amelia, you're probably gonna want a way to breathe in Cindermont. Have a bottle of water and a potion of water breathing. Maybe that would work.
Right. Sure, yeah. Something like that.
I mean, hopefully we won't be there long enough for it to matter, but it's one thing we can prepare in advance.
Oh boy. She it actually takes her a second to respond, and it probably becomes fairly obvious that she's really having trouble concentrating on the conversation. Like she barely registered that you said her name, and eventually she's just like, yeah, we can figure something out. How many potions do we have? How much water would we well, we do have the decanter, so that wouldn't really be an issue, but keeping it near my face might be.
I can make like a mask holding system where like hold it just there in a bag that's constantly filled with water.
Okay. She nods. And, is there anything you would need to make it?
Well, I have the water bag and I have animal glue, so I'll glue the bottle, you know, up at the top so it'll constantly be pouring down into the bag. And this is like you normally use to like keep air in, but instead you can use it to keep water. You just put it over there and there you go.
She's nodding and kind of humming as you're talking, but after like about 20 seconds of you not saying anything, she's still kind of doing that, like looking down, and she's just kind of drifted off again. After a moment, she blinks and shakes her head. I'll be back in a bit. And she's going to head out of the tent. Gonna look for Robin.
I was gonna say, going anywhere in particular?
Yup.
Straight up.
Yeah. She just takes off directly into the sky, heads for the sun. She's done.
Annika's still standing there going, wait a second, what? Alright. Robin, where are you?
I think Robin is hanging out with Miri and Iso. Probably just having family time before they have to leave her.
Nice. Well, you
Not
find him
plated family time.
No, we'll do that later when he gets back. He has to place more orders, and we've already placed orders today, so he's got to wait till tomorrow to start his future daughter's addiction. Just sitting outside the tent with Mary and Iso.
So Amelia comes out and she spots you guys. Robin, could I talk to you for a moment?
He looks at Mary and goes, and gets up.
Oh my god.
Smiles at Amelia. Feeling okay after that?
She shuffles a little bit, and it's very clear that she's just kind of uncomfortable. She's doing the thing where she's slowly folding into herself.
Walk it is. And he offers his arm.
Larry waves. I'll be here.
Oh, and she gently takes the arm.
I lead her towards some interesting graves, or maybe towards the edge of the city, somewhere she can start to unravel whatever chaotic thoughts Amelia's having.
Do you agree with him, don't you? Ben Casterkin.
Saying that makes my mouth feel uncomfortable. He smiles and rubs his face a little.
So you do agree? You think what I'm doing is cheapening the whole thing?
I don't agree with that. Holds a finger up like, nope, don't accuse me of that one. It's not quite cheapening. I think that you don't understand what comes with it. To these people, that particular step, all the other steps don't matter, but that particular step is a want or a desire to be one with them, to experience life as they do, to understand as they do, to be on their side. Not quite against Corvosa, but you see where you just doing it and not ingraining yourself in the individuals could possibly be culturally offensive. If I could make a recommendation.
She just nods, her lips are just pressed into a line.
Go out of your way to learn the culture as well. Walk among the people and let them insult you, and don't say anything about it, and throw yourself into whatever they're doing. Help them and experience them. You should always take in a city whenever you get there, even a small town like this full of graves. Once you've ingrained yourself with them and worked on that, then I don't feel it would be uncalled for. Consider it a full academic study. to become one of them in order to fully understand them. Not just to take one step, but it would probably be beneficial for yourself as well as them to take all the steps. Does that make sense? I still don't agree with you, though, of course.
She squints a little bit at that last bit. You know you don't have to spare my feelings, right?
I'm not sparing your feelings, I'm sparing my own.
She actually laughs at that.
Do you understand now what he was saying?
She nods and kind of slows down walking a little bit, but she's still moving along.
Then a second recommendation, and he smiles, waiting for her to approve.
She nods.
Right about now would be a wonderful time in the heat of it all to go apologize to him, tell him you understand exactly how, and maybe it'll be fine after, he falls off a flying rock and dies in the end. Not that that's going to happen or anything, but smiles very darkly.
Swats at his arm. Robin!
Could happen.
You really need to. You don't need to be.
Oh, and then he pets her hair a little. I feel obligated.
Why?
Well, because the circumstance between you two is not going to end pleasantly. I mean, I don't know if that happens, but it's definitely not going to end pleasantly on his part.
So what? Just make him miserable and hope that he runs away?
Robin tilts his head side to side. Well, I was hoping to at least figure out if he was worth it or not, but the effort he's putting is completely for you, and I see really none of it other than him being there. This, and he points between the two of them, is actually one of a few points. Looks uncomfortable.
What do you mean?
It's weird to have an agreement with somebody that I don't think is worth you.
Oh my god. She shakes her head and says, "You keep talking as if you're giving me away to him. He doesn't own me. He's there for me."
Consider it a cultural misunderstanding. I can't help but to think the way I do. And shrugs. The more time there is for someone like that, the less there is for magic. And in the future, it's not pleasant what the emotions to you physically. Things happen to your kind. And I'm glad you have someone there for you, but shrugs. Finding someone worth that'll stick there through everything, shakes his head no. Unlikely. Dismissible.
So you think I just shouldn't give him the chance?
No, you give him a chance, and I'll give him a hard time. And your sister will mediate somewhere between the two adorably.
She pauses for a moment, actually stops mid-step, and looks off to the side with a frown, and then shakes her head and starts walking again. Okay.
I'm gonna slowly start guiding her towards wherever I think Van Casterkin is.
Robin, you would have seen him walk off towards the markets.
We head towards the markets, and Robin will look for some sort of snack to purchase for Amelia and get an extra one. And the minute he sees Van Casterkin, will approach him with both snacks and shove them both into his hands.
His hands are full.
Oh, what is he holding?
All kinds of things. When he sees you both, he goes, "Oh, he'll glance at Robin, look very nervous, and then step towards Amelia. I didn't have much time, and I wasn't really sure what to get, but they don't really have books on their culture or scrolls. They say it's all oral based, but they do have important things. I think this is a seed planter.
Robin puts both the snacks on top of his pile and lets go of Amelia and looks at her very solidly and says, "Take care of this stupid puppy." And walks off.
Oh, I'm so glad that stuck. Okay.
What?
As he's walking off, Amelia just like just the teeny tiniest gesture of like, wait, no. Like hand outstretched, like, oh no, there he goes. Okay.
I'm gonna keep an eye on him.
Gotcha.
You.
Yep. Okay. He would even be doing that at disadvantage. He is stuttering and focused.
So, a seed planter.
I thought that, maybe I could help you understand the Shawanti better, but I don't really know them myself. Maybe what I said was wrong. I don't know, but I figured if I could help you.
As they're like both trying to talk at the same time, neither of them getting a full word out. Eventually, she just like puts both hands up as like a pause. I'm sorry. I might not understand exactly how you feel, but I do understand that this is something that's important to the culture, and she like pauses and like looks around. They're in the middle of the market, and she's just like, how I am, like takes the snacks off of the top of the pile. Let's go somewhere else.
So he walks with you.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll find some place off to the side. He can place everything down. Looks like there's a tiny flute and a seed planter and like a ceremonial bracelet. Things that a Ross would actually be quite familiar with. And he'd say, I told you everything. Amelia, I'm a simple man. I don't have deep thoughts. Look, when I was training to become a woodcarver, my father wouldn't just teach me to carve wood. He said it doesn't work like that. I had to learn what it meant to be a woodcarver. There's what's the word you would say, a culture there. Certain things you do, certain types of wood that you treat certain ways for certain reasons, maybe not for practical ones, but for... The point is, if someone came up to my father and asked to be taught how to carve wood, but didn't ask to be taught what it meant to be a wood carver, he would be crestfallen. It's not just a title, you know?
She nods slowly. I understand that part. And she looks down at all of the trinkets, and she picks up the bracelet. I do want to learn. I don't want it to seem like I'm just doing this because. And I do plan on learning more about them. Robin actually suggested trying to learn more, and maybe I can even learn some of the language from Aras. I didn't mean to hurt you.
Hurt me? Oh, no.
You seemed very upset.
I was. Not at you.
But at what I was going to do.
Aras, I know what we're doing is important.
Aras?
I'm sorry, Amelia. Amelia, I know what we're going to do is important. I understand the gravity of it. I know how much we need to earn the respect of them. I can't do that. I'm just a fighter. All I can do is fight. But you can. You're so smart and clever and good with... You can. I was upset because I was worried that I'm not going to be there in the final fight. I'm not going to make a difference. But you will.
Oh boy. She watches him and goes very quiet, and eventually she kind of she essentially takes all the stuff out of his hands and puts it down off to the side and pulls him into a hug.
You pull him into a hug, and as you hug him, you feel his right hand under the glove warmer than usual.
Mm-hmm.
And he hugs you back. Amelia, I'm sorry. This is all above me. Demigods and spiders and drow and queens. I'm just a fighter.
No one has asked you to be more than that. You don't have to ask yourself of that either. This isn't your task.
No, he nods. I know. And I know what I can and can't do. You're going to be the one that matters. All I can do is make sure you get there. And I intend to.
Don't say that. You matter too.
He kind of smiles. I mean, thank you. But that's not what I meant. Amelia, you're so powerful. You and your friends are crazy, no doubt about it, but so powerful. You have a chance to actually make a difference. You have a chance to stand in front of Iosa or Gadrian or whoever it is and lay them down. I'll be happy just to make sure you get there. To be able to say that I don't know. Robin thinks that you're going to... Well, I'm sure he's told you. I don't know if I agree with him. I don't know anything about it. But I do know that if your power is, what, too great to contain? Or whatever, I don't understand magic, but I do know you're going to make a difference. And the world's gonna remember you.
She pulls away and very gently takes his right hand and kind of feeling the shape of the ring under the glove. She just shakes her head. You've already done so much. I know you don't. I know you don't think it was that much, but this is more than I should have asked you to begin with.
It's nothing compared to what you have to shoulder. And he kind of doesn't pull his hand away, but like grips yours more tightly, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's all right. I don't mind it.
She gives a very sad smile and says, neither did I.
I know. But you have a fate.
We'll see. And kind of almost like she's like shifting the weight off of her shoulders, she kind of straightens up and looks up at him. I just wanted to let you know that I'm not just doing this because of just because. I don't know exactly what it's going to mean to me, but I feel like it's important.
He nods. That's good. And then he starts picking up all the things.
Yeah, she like reaches down to help him, just like, oh, sorry. A seed planter, really?
I don't speak Shawanti. You might want to ask a Ross. I could be wrong.
Maybe next time bring a Ross with you when you're going to get things.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of hefts everything.
She just kind of like pats his shoulder, just like, yeah, maybe take a translator.
Robin will intervene.
Oh?
Oh.
And he'll use a charge of a bracelet to speak Shawanti for a while. And he will walk up and take half of what Van Casterkin has.
Uh-huh.
And then walk up to a shopkeeper and just start talking to them in Shawanti, asking what each thing is and what they would do to
Robin,
fully inundate themselves.
he's so off. I mean, the seed planter, no, that's like ceremonial jewelry that you wear on your fingernails, like on your fingers. He had like a vegetable peeler.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was way off, poor guy.
You gotta engross yourself in the culture. Here's some random stuff. I have no idea what it
Yeah.
He's a simple guy.
We're gonna get that fixed. He's gonna explain what everything is and walk up and like translate between the shopkeepers and try and keep it very, very polite, do his bows, and he won't look at Varric the whole time, but he'll talk to him. Just an explanation, like nothing personal.
He's
Yeah.
looking
Eyes on
directly
Amelia.
at the shopkeeper, Amelia, or the object, never
Yes.
Varric.
Never very.
Oh man, Varric, who's been trying to find the courage to go to Robin on his own and hasn't been able to find it. Can't imagine why.
Oh wow, it's like he's intimidating or something?
Something
That can't
like
be
that.
It.
He will say, after the explanations, and each time he kind of looks at Amelia and goes, "I'm sorry, I was wrong. This isn't."
She just shakes her head like, no, don't. Just don't. It's okay.
We're gonna replace all this. If I gotta drop some gold, let me know. But
I
I
think
got
they actually do trading. They don't. Do they take gold? Isn't this like a trade?
They do take gold. They can. Because they can always use it to trade with other traders that come.
Oh, that's
Shawanti
fair.
do let traders come, yes. So they will take gold.
Okay.
But Varric has gold, so he bought it himself. He'll say to Robin and Amelia, I know what you think is going to happen to her, Robin. I mean, I don't understand. I don't know if I ever could, but I understand the end. And then he'll turn to Amelia. As far as I'm concerned, I've got it easy. You have so much responsibility on your shoulders, and me, all I have to do is walk beside you as long as I can.
Amelia glances over at Robin, trying to see if there's any visual response.
he has stuff he wants to say, but he just keeps his mouth shut for the moment. He seems like he's letting Amelia do her thing before he's just taking a breath.
She reaches out, gently pulls on his sleeve. Robin?
He rolls his eyes, shifts whatever they're carrying to one side as Amelia's shopping bags grow, and looks over at Varric and makes direct eye contact and says, "You better be doing a lot more than just walking next to her. Yes? Buying presents helps. I'm sure you'll figure other stuff out as you go."
Well, I don't need presents. That's...
If I'm failing, you'll let me
kill
know
you.
I'm being stupid, right?
I won't kill you, right?
He he stops like halfway through. I was going to say you'll tell me I'm being stupid, but okay.
I'm not
That's
much of a
not-
talker. Can we just fight it out in an alleyway and call it good?
As Amelia's like, oh, he wouldn't use that word, and then is like, wait, what?
I don't. He kind of looks at Robin. If that would be better for you, I suppose.
Oh my god. As they're having this conversation, Annika, like, comes out of Amelia, like, faces directly towards Robin, like, smooshes at his face with a hand, just like, you stop beating up the puppy.
Have you-
really.
Have you been here the whole time?
Yes.
Oh. Kind of turns a little pink. Alright. I'll stop beating up the puppy. More shopping.
She rolls her eyes and she looks over at Varric. He's big and he's broody and he's intimidating, but honestly, just stand up for yourself. You have the spine.
Does he?
She squints.
Robin keeps walking.
You kind of hear as you're walking. As long as he's not threatening Amelia, he'll never have to find out.
Annika watches him for a moment and goes, "Sweetheart, I don't think you have to worry about him threatening Amelia."
Varric shakes his head once Robin's kind of out of sight. I tried standing up to him once. I don't think he liked it.
He doesn't like men. Period. I don't know that any reaction would have gotten a different one from him.
Van Carlo said the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he shrugs. I'm not good with words like Van Carlo.
She sighs and shakes her head as Amelia's like half shuffling like after Robin, half glancing back at Van Casterkin and Annika, just like, wait. And Annika just says, you're not a carpet, all right? She like goes to give him a pat on the cheek, but then it just like passes through and she pauses and rolls her eyes and she disappears. Annika makes a vague gesture towards it, Varric, just like, we're gonna lose some of the crowd.
Varric starts walking with you. This is what I like about you, Amelia. Everyone else is so complicated.
She frowns at that.
He's being very straightforward and honest.
Who is he talking about? Which one?
Everyone but you.
Everyone but her, okay.
He seems to understand you, or thinks he does at least.
Mm-hmm. She's just
But everyone else is complicated.
Yep, she's just thinking, like, am I simple? I can be complex. Doesn't say any of it, just internal monologue.
I love how much Amelia reads into everything this poor simple guy says. Like he's some sort of mastermind.
She is so used to people being like 10 different layers of sneaky that she's just like, well, what does it mean?
Right. She's not used to someone just being brutally direct and honest and simple. Yep. Oh, she'd never know how to handle Tally.
Oh my god.
So, you guys make your way back. Ross, they bought some jewelry and knickknacks and stuff that's not going to help you with the cinema or a rock, but that's cool, I guess.
Yeah, we have to... We have to go to other tribes. And...
Oh, there's that thing you thought was a seed planter at first.
Oh my god. I also like to think that, like, anything that she picked up and looked even vaguely interested, just like, oh, I wonder what this is. Robin was just like, and this is gonna be a gift, and that's gonna be a gift, and she obviously wants this, but she's never going to ask for it.
Yeah, Varric's now going to have to learn how to give gifts because this was the only thing that Robin directly stated could be better. There was lots of implied stuff, but the one thing he literally said was, gifts helps. So now Varric has to go learn what gifts to get.
As she literally said, I don't need that.
I know.
He left out turning the page for her, dressing her in the morning, worshipping the ground that she walks on and carrying her on her back.
He'll just have to divine this somehow.
He'll learn it eventually.
Yeah. Oh, man. Anything else before you guys skedaddle?
I think now I'm officially confused as to what we're doing, where we're going.
We're fucking with a rock, I guess?
Well, Satomi still needs time.
Yeah, we have to go murder a bird, a very big bird. Not big bird, but a big bird.
I
Well,
mean,
Then
could be related to Big Bird.
so you are for sure want to take on the Cinder Maw?
yes, unless something else comes up that would make that a very bad idea.
The
A
cinema
more
doesn't like
bad
this.
idea.
You know
Oh
that.
well, shit. I guess she can't. I don't know.
I mean that's totally fine.
Yeah, no. She wants to do this still.
All right. And how long would it take Satomi?
She said she needed a couple of hours, didn't she?
A
But we
few
didn't.
hours. So what, 4 or 5 or so?
We still have to find the rock and
Yeah.
travel. So she can do it in the cart, I'm sure.
Oh
don't have
no!
We don't have the cart.
Can we carry her?
Well, we need to scry for the rock, and then we need to teleport there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Mary is going to be doing the scrying with the big bird feather, yes?
Correct.
Oh, you don't have to come back and get Satomi. She can meet you there. She has the ability to windwalk.
What?
Mm-hmm. High-level Shawantis, like Daddy Deer, can cast Windwalk, which allows her to literally walk through the sky at very fast speeds. She can meet you at the Cinder Grounds.
Well, shit.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
This would have
Okay.
been common knowledge for Ross. I probably should have told you before the session started, because you've
Right.
seen Thousand Bones. In fact, if Thousand Bones has to go have a meeting with other tribesmen, he'll cast it on himself and he'll be back by the evening.
Okay. So maybe we'll take care of the rock and then teleport to the Cinder Maw grounds, spend the night there, and jump down a worm's throat first thing in the morning.
Oh, it's sunrise. That's romantic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's gonna be some great mood lighting.
A big ball of fire as you jump down a big tube of fire.
Yay!
All right. So first things first, you guys need to do some scrying, I think.
Uh-huh.
Who will be doing it?
Break out the duster feather! I believe Mary is the only one who can.
Yes.
And I have the mirror for it and everything.
Okay. Let me just pull up the scrying spell so that I remember exactly how it works.
Oh, there you go.
So I will roll a save. What's your DC?
My spell save DC is a 17, and since I have a piece of its body, I think that's a...
It is literally not possible to fail. I'm not going to even roll. It's a minus 10 to his roll, and he has a plus 0, or she has a plus 0 to her wisdom. So even if she rolled a 20, she would not make that 17 DC.
Well, alright then.
Okay. Let me just see here. How long does it last? Up to 10 minutes. Okay. And give me a second. There's one other thing I want to look up. Because it just occurred to me. This might be easier than I thought. So I would say, because in order to teleport somewhere, you don't have to know the route to get there. You just have to be familiar with the destination. Which means that if you scryed on this creature and spent 10 minutes looking around where it is, I would give you seen casually. Because the descriptions are, you've had a description, you've viewed once, you've seen casually, you're very familiar, you have a sorted object or a permanent circle, etc., right? So, you cast Scry, you spend 10 minutes looking around where the rock is, assuming it's not moving. If it is moving, that'll be more difficult for you. But then you can, when you teleport, you can roll on the scene casually.
Okay.
Make sense?
Sick. Yeah, absolutely.
Good. All right. You roll. So you cast the scry spell, and you look upon. Well. You know what? There's really no way to show only Murray. Actually, there is a way to show only Murray. Tell you what, Murray, give me 1 second. I will show you what you see.
Well, Robin is going to be casting the
Teleport?
spell, correct? Yes?
Sure.
Well, then it will be a description.
Here's the thing, is that Majenko is number one telepathic, and number two can communicate not only in language, as we've determined, but also pictures and images.
Yes, which will help. So here's my thinking. If you scryed upon it and spent 10 minutes observing it, that's seen casually, right? If you impart this to Majenko and Majenko shows a picture to Robin, I would say that is viewed once. Because there's a difference between seeing pictures, right? Mental images, and being able to scan your surroundings. It's the difference between seeing a screenshot and standing there with a VR headset and looking around.
Gotcha.
So, absolutely, Majenko can do that. Robin, I will... actually, Robin and Murray, I will give this to both of you, and you will roll on the scene once table. Make sense?
Okay.
But I will show you both what you see, because Robin, you will get mental images, so you'll have an idea.
Okay.
Just give me 1 second.
He feels insecure before we do this and looks at the scroll and goes, are we sure nobody else wants to do this? I'm not the most skilled in things. I mean, I can try, but it's fine.
It's not something I could do.
I mean, what exactly is your concern?
He sighs. I just am not the most blessed creature. Done a lot of bad things. Things don't really turn out. I just wouldn't like to teleport us directly into a nest. But alright, I'm ready.
Okay.
Looks nervous, rubs his hands together.
I am going to drag both of you down to whispers for just a moment.
I give Robin guidance for...
On a teleportation check? I don't think that's a skill check.
That's a DC 100.
Yeah, hang on.
Or that
Poor Ross, she's wanting to know if she can give Robin guidance on casting a scroll spell. I'm like, I don't think that's how that works. So, you guys see your DMs? Murray, you have a chance to look around. What you see is the rock is on the ground in a massive nest. And seems to be tending to 2 eggs. The nest is built on the ground, which at first you might think is unusual, but then you remember you're in the Cinderlands. There's not a lot of trees and stuff that even a rock could fit in. And the nest is protected on 3 sides by a 30-foot cliff. It looks as if this nest was built here for protection. You study it. you impart images through Majenko to Robin. So Robin, you have seen this. You kind of understand the layout, and you are familiar enough that you can kind of describe to others what you see in this picture, if that makes sense. All right. Any questions?
No.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we're gonna have to worry about both Mommy Rock and Daddy Rock now. Because that would be bad.
God, isn't the unknown fun?
Yeah, isn't it?
Let's go back up.
So much fun.
Selected.
Hi.
Hi. How badly are we gonna die?
What? What? Why would you? What?
What she said.
Don't bullshit me. I've seen Wings' statistics.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
All right.
Wow, why you gotta call her out like that?
No, it's cool. I agree with her.
Where he scries and imparts the images through Majenko to Robin, what do you guys tell the others?
When Robin comes out, the first thing it says is, well, I guess the worst that happens is we plunge to our death. So where did you want to go in, Mary? I'll let you handle, like, options for her.
From above might be best if we could get on top of the cliff walls. That
You
would at
want
least
to
give
land
us-
us next to a cliff?
Robin will crouch down and draw the map. Or at least what he could see in the mountains and the walls and where the nest was, where that little plateau was, the way in. He'll write out a measurement he estimates for the cliff.
Sure, give me a second. I can give you guys like a blank canvas if you want. You can kind of draw.
Yeah.
Let me just move everyone over to your handy dandy respect points page, and you can feel free to draw underneath it.
We can scribble all over that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let me see if this works on my drawing pad, which I totally don't have up.
It doesn't. Trust me, I've tried. It's very disappointing.
Yeah, Elora has to draw her dicks with her mouse.
I don't know. Mine's a
Very
monitor. Yeah, I can do it. Hang on.
Oh!
Can you
Get
delete that
good,
really quick?
Laura.
Yeah, I can delete
I'm
it.
so
Give me a sec.
Jealous.
This is the difference between a $400 drawing pad and...
And while you do that, I'm gonna grab a drink.
I had to draw Ryle with a mouse.
Look, man, get good.
Wow.
miss Ryle.
He was a good jelly worm.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Ryle
He's a good boy.
Think Cinder Mob, but if he was made out of gummy and could summon fish, it will.
And he could spray acid. It was really quite incredible. He was very sweet.
Was this, Rips?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
He came from a planet that was all about candy.
Oh, that's a beautiful bird, Wings.
Truly.
I didn't do the bird.
That was me.
Yeah, that was good. She takes care of the animal drawings. I only do people.
I'm drawing with my mouse. I'm sorry.
No, it's a wonderful blue.
So what am I looking at here?
Death.
I mean, I knew that.
Bird.
We have cotton candy floating.
I believe
Those
that's
are
a
bushes.
Twizzler.
Those are bushes. This is a cliff. It is a 30-foot cliff. Down.
Okay.
So that's
the way
going
in.
down towards the nest, correct?
This
Okay.
is the way in, and then we are blocked off on all sides here. There's a little plateau right here, and this is where the nest is. I don't think the nest is on a plateau. I think it's down in the little pit.
It's on the ground, yeah.
It looks like...
Hey girl. Alita, love me. Good girl.
Yeah, you pet that dog.
Pet it real good.
She really likes string cheese.
You know what? She has impeccable taste, and I respect
Mhm.
She
that.
does not like peanut butter treats. Right?
Oh,
She
I
wants-
take that back.
She wants nothing to do with them. I got her training treats that are peanut butter flavored. She does not care. But she likes string cheese.
She's choosing her own training tree.
She also likes her Himalayan chew, but she keeps trying to hide it in different places, like my chair.
Yeah, they love to bury that.
Mhm.
Sticks.
I let it sit for about 6 hours, and then I pull it out, so she'll have to go bury it again. Gives her something to do.
Well, you can pass the peanut butter treats along to Shy and her puppies.
I will do so. Yeah,
So this is what Robin draws, and he starts
That's-
stealing the side, and
it's
he's
actually
like,
really good. Yeah, and that's Flack.
Okay, so it's what, 90 feet from the way in, right? And then 60 feet over to this.
ish. These are definite estimations he's going to make.
Right.
This is a vision I can hardly shrugs.
What's this part?
Yeah, Majenko wasn't great on the depth
plateau?
perception.
Plateau? Okay.
That's like slightly elevated, I think.
Yep.
Maybe like 10
This
feet.
is so much better than Majenko's drawing.
Hey,
Majenko worked
That's on the
really hard
fridge.
on that squee.
The difference opposable thumbs make, am I right?
Just screen tablet.
Oh, she's so cute.
The baby.
So I get a feeling that Featherfall might be a good idea to have.
With a bird? I can't imagine why.
Maybe. Do I? I don't have that. You can select up to 5 other people with Featherfall, I believe. At least at the first level, right? You can upcast that to get more people, though.
Yeah, exactly. I don't remember how much Featherfall gives you, but you can always upcast it if you need to.
Mm-hmm.
Who needs Featherfall? I'm just gonna rocket towards the ground like an asteroid.
Yeah, we know you will,
Yep.
because you can take it, you fucking
Because
tank.
20d6 ain't no thing. It's certainly not an average of half your health.
So I can do the levitate spell, and I can infuse that into something for an item, and then you could cast it, and it would use your concentration.
But keep in mind, levitate takes an action to cast, which means if you're falling, you will not cast it before you hit the ground.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on how high you are.
Nope, not really. It takes you one action or one turn to fall to the ground. I mean, I suppose if you're falling like 200 feet, maybe, but I'd make you roll some sort of check to see if you can do it while falling.
Yeah, Featherfall is a reaction, which is the much safer bet.
There's not that levitate can't help
Yep.
you, and there's nothing saying you can't cast it beforehand, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Simply saying, I have a ring of Featherfall, and I have that as an option.
I think the real priority here is just leaving and coming back in a couple of levels with Aviator Portly.
Yep. Sounds like a plan.
Absolutely.
Satomi can wait a few weeks.
She can wait. She's waited this long.
Certainly hasn't forced her hand herself.
Totally not.
So,
Hey, well done, James. So Yeah, James just sent me some quick math. Yeah, you'll want things that you can cast as a reaction because you can travel 576 feet in 6 seconds, which means that if you get taken up and dropped, you're hitting the ground before you have an action.
Listen, this is why I said I'm hitting the ground like an asteroid.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, that is fast. I mean, I know it, but just looking at the numbers, it's exponentially bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm finding amazing suggestions on using it for fly and levitate to get speed.
Oh, yeah, you mean just fall to gain speed and then like use it as a yeah, I mean the momentum would transfer. Not for
need a
incredibly
glider.
long, but yeah.
So I have a ring of featherfall for people who may get close. I don't have to get anywhere near the bird. I could stand way back at the entrance.
I have to be right up on it because we all know that Rhea can't throw weapons for shit.
But you have the materia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which
Well,
I
I-
haven't heard the opportunity to prove it that she can't do it.
She can catch it just fine, Squee.
You are fairly adept with a sling, as we've all seen.
If she doesn't have one, though,
Well, she can take ISOs. ISO's not going anywhere.
I'm not taking a weapon from the baby. I have enough weapons of my own.
You know what? You're right. You should get right up in there.
I mean, I kind of have to. I'm the tank.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you my ring of featherfall.
I kind of want to just use this map now.
Let's do it.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's
Oh my
really
God,
good.
no.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Yes.
We
You
have
guys,
to.
you guys see an 80-foot ISO in the distance. I think she's making a heart sign.
She's rooting for us, guys. Oh God, Squee, tell me that you're gonna use the little bird Blue drew for the icon for the rock.
Oh, I already have everything set up for you guys.
Oh damn.
All
Are you
right.
kidding me? That's the most intimidating bird I've ever seen.
So,
It's okay. We can make a recreation.
Just wait till I give it angry
Angry
eyebrows.
so any plans you guys want to make before you teleportate?
Teleportate.
Yes, that's Italian for teleport.
Hmm.
I'm sure that's correct.
Weary will bring up that we should probably be very cautious because it's tending pigs. Don't know if we mentioned that. And if there's one parent, there's probably two. So,
Oh, yeah, that's good.
eyes on the sky, everybody. While you're not fighting.
Mhm.
So, Rhea, do you want my ring of featherfall?
Sure.
Can attune to it while we're, getting organized.
Mm-hmm.
Would like it back later to
I
help when I'm
wasn't
climbing.
planning on keeping it.
Thank
This
you.
is your item.
Alright, we ready to do this damn thing?
Yep, you guys ready?
I'm good to go.
All right, so Robin,
Mm-hmm.
if you roll on target, I will let you choose where the group lands. If you roll off target, it's not even going to be on that map, so I'll tell you what happens. But if you roll on target, I will let you choose where on the map. Okay?
Okay.
Good. Great. Could you roll me a D100, please? We are rolling on the viewed once area.
You got this.
You
Hey!
are lucky, and it's wonderful. You needed to get a 74 through 100 to land on target. Anything less, and you would have been off target, similar area, or mishap.
think I'm the opposite of lucky, but I'll take it. Yeah, let's.
So, Robin, I would like for you to choose where on the map the group pops out.
I assume we had discussed this.
Yeah, I agree. I think the group would have at least had an idea of where they wanted to go.
I think
Up here, I believe.
Yeah, that was Mary's suggestion, but you don't have to take her up on that.
Robin, are these 10 or 5?
5, I believe.
Then Robin will loop us all right there. There and behind.
Gotcha. I'm going to put you guys back a little bit so that you can kind of form yourselves how you like.
Can I real quick ask why we're wanting to go up here?
So you can jump on it for maximum badass points.
Uh-huh. You want me to throw myself off the cliff. Got it.
Onto the bird.
I'm sure it will
Yeah.
come up to see it.
And I am assuming we want Varric and Flack as well.
And Toby.
Robin's
Yes.
gonna tell everyone he's gonna try and be quiet and descend on it, so get ready before you all wake it up. He's gonna try and do a hidden running leap onto it.
Mary casts Death Ward on you.
Robin winks at her.
Ross is running back to get some distance.
Well-
Hold on. I thought Toby was staying back with the caravan.
Oh, well then.
No.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, because you said that he was going to be staying with the carriages to keep.
No, that was been called. The two people you chose to take was Varric and Flack / Toby.
Portly was staying.
Portly was.
Oh,
I didn't
Portly.
have to
Okay.
out here, really.
Sorry, I'm a fool. I mixed Portly and Toby. I apologize.
It's either a corgi or a rat. It's okay.
There's your kitty.
No difference.
Oh, thank you.
Annika is going to be sticking with Aras to give aids. Aid with the give aids. She's helping with the aiming and the shooting and the pew pew.
And Majenko will go with Amelia, I suppose.
Okay.
Trade off.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Oh, if possible, I would love to have Majenko fly and do some surveillance. To make sure that no other surprises drop in on us unannounced.
Okay.
Great.
Absolutely. Go. Debating if I would even do that or not. No, he takes off. He has surveillance. Have him roll me a perception check, please.
I don't think we have a sheet for him.
thought you did have a
Yeah,
sheet.
I thought I got you one. That might have been Fantasy Gods, but I can pull another one out for you real quick.
Yeah, I think we did that. Hold on, let me.
I might have one for him. Let's take a look. That's
I
fine.
think
Even
he-
if I don't, I can just pseudo dragon.
He has a
Yeah,
plus
boy.
1. Disadvantage on perception checks. Rely on sight.
And does it seem
Oh,
like
yeah.
we have a lot of time up here?
I need everyone to roll me stealth checks. Robin, yours, because I know what you were going for, yours will count for what you're intending to do. But I need everyone else to roll me stealth checks as well.
Oh.
Oops.
Yeah.
So he gets a 19, 20, 22. Option.
Gotcha.
Clink, clink.
Ross.
Oh,
We got the
Oh,
same number.
does it help that I was like backing away?
Yeah.
We're backing away very loudly.
Oh my god, guys!
Wow.
This is why Amelia's on Team Loud.
I think
So-
I have disadvantage on stealth.
So a drowless party has been noticed.
Jesus.
What about Varric?
Oh God, yeah. Hang on, let me pull
Do
out
we
his
have
sheet.
We have a roll for Flack.
We will.
You think Flack can even try and be stealthy? Well, no, he's a
I want
goblin.
him.
Well,
At 20.
Goblins are fairly stealthy creatures, actually.
They are.
they
Hang on.
are, but he's also extremely loud.
He's
As
been
are
hanging
most
out with-
goblins.
He's been hanging out with Carlo and Triania. He might have picked up a few things.
You guys will just have to forgive me. Roll 20 is lagging just a tad for me. Stealth check for good old. Are you proficient in stealth, Varric? No, you are not. Because
Of
guards
course he's
don't
not.
need to sneak. So,
Nope.
give me a second while everything tries to catch up. Varric, your stealth is a wonderful 17. Not bad. And Flack, your stealth is 26.
Holy shit! Flack disappeared!
Flack and Robin move silent like the wind. Toby completely quiet as Flack edges Toby towards the edge. That said, actually, you know what? Flack would actually go off into these bushes because Flack and Toby have always been ambushers. They've just never really had much of a chance to do it. Goblins are natural ambushers, as we've learned in the caves of Foundover.
Mhm.
Robin, you are hiding in the bush as well, yes?
Yeah, he's edged his way towards the cliff. Basically, he had intention to maybe make himself a safety net.
Mm-hmm.
So he might not get that far. He does have a climber's kit, so.
Gotcha. Well, I need everyone to roll me initiative, as it knows something's up there. So give me a second. And please,
It's just
please.
the other rock. We don't. There's no need to really.
Sure. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Woo!
All low numbers at least.
Why did
Oh, guys, we're doing so well.
it add? That's weird.
You're all not allowed to stand this close to me anyway. Oh.
Does it keep? Why is it changing Flack's initiative? That's weird. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna have it roll a flippin' d20 and add it myself. I don't know what's going on here.
Oh, are you clicked on his icon?
Oh, that's what it is. Okay, that's
Mhm.
fine. So, Flack hasn't actually rolled initiative yet. Rockhala has.
Holla.
All right. Here, let me do this.
But is it a holla backbird?
I'm gonna need you to leave right now immediately.
So, lucky for you guys, it looks like all of you are going to get the drop on it, but it's not a surprise round. Oh, wait, hang on. Gosh darn it.
And then
Stop clicking on the wrong tokens.
I know! Alright, Flack, initiative, please. But it's actually 10.
don't forget Varric.
I haven't forgotten.
Okay.
Just roll 20 is being very laggy for some reason.
Yeah, it's been doing that a lot for you. Oh, you gave it angry eyebrows, Blue.
Yeah, because it knows something's there now. Who disturbs my slumber? All right. So, It is aware. So, and you guys are kind of aware it's aware. Basically, you guys are kind of moving. You're trying to be a little quiet, and you hear a screech from down below, and you start to hear the flap of wings. And Russ, you're the first to react.
Okay. I am going to hold my action until I can see the bird. I
Okay.
hold the regular attack.
Gotcha. All right. Varric,
Oh, and I go back up to the other side of the bush.
hang on a second. Jesus criminy, my music's being weird. Alright, it's fine. Whatever. Why? Give me a second, everyone. Everything's being strange. My music is double playing because I have 2 instances of Roll20 open, and I can't mute it on one and not the other. That's really weird.
Yeah, that's not a thing it lets you do.
Oh, well, are you on the same account for both?
I am, but next time I can use a different browser, and that'll let me separate it.
Oh, it
But-
got me to mute the
If
window.
Yeah. Well, if you mute the window, then it just mutes the site. If you go into your settings for one and change the master volume down to 0, does it change it for both?
Yes, it does.
Oh.
Next time I will just use like Firefox instead of Chrome, and then I can mute Firefox. But I'm not gonna worry about that right now.
Okay.
It's fine. Varric doesn't want to screw up everyone's plans, so he's going to hold an action. Oh, really? He can't. You know what? He'll hold an action and he will pull out his longbow. Because, I mean, the spear won't be much good if he can't charge it. Amelia.
Amelia's going to hold Toll the Dead for when it pops its head up.
Okay. Flack and Toby are going to hold their actions to charge an attack. Weary.
We're gonna take a step this way. Try and get everybody. Yes, yes. Well, I can't get flack with this. But we're speaking. So you have advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws. You regain the maximum number of hit points possible from any healing. So, if you do any healing during this fight, just take the max. That includes potions.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
She will hold concentration on that. That's right.
Okay. Robin, your turn.
Yeah, so Robin is going to... He wants to edge towards the edge a little. Actually, Goon's holding attention. He's got time. Nobody's done anything to draw its attention. He doesn't know it's moving. He's going to actually take out his climber's kit and put on his gloves and put a pitten in and get a rope and put it loosely around him so that it might prevent him from taking any fall damage in case he does slip off, because he plans on leaping off this cliff onto this thing once it shows itself.
Got you. How much slack are you giving the rope?
He'll give himself about 50 feet.
He
Okay.
does plan on letting go of it at a point when he goes through the air if he thinks he's gonna nail the landing, and just letting it freaking. Actually, no. He wants to get this rope on the bird. Yeah. It won't hold it. Never mind. It could break through that. No, he just wants to use it as his safety net then. Yeah.
Understood.
And he'll let go of it once he reaches the rock.
Gotcha. That is so. Bonus action movement. You're fine. You're good.
Yep. I think he'll need that 5 feet run. So
Probably, yeah.
he's gonna stay there and wait.
Rhea.
Just gonna move here. Bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on myself. And hold my action to attack this thing if it comes within range.
Gotcha. Give me a second, everyone. I am fixing our music issue as we speak. Because now I can mute one of them. There we go! Go me. I'm clever. Alright. Then that makes it the rock's turn. The rock lifts up into the air 30 feet easily without even trying. And we'll see all you there and attack the first thing it sees, which is Rhea, because it does not see Robin or Flack. And Rhea is technically closer than Varric. So, Rhea, this is towards you. It tries to grab you at you with one of its talons. 19? Alright. And then it is going to try and slash at you with its beak. 29?
Yeah.
You take 41 piercing damage.
Holy shit. Alright, so that's a little less than 41.
Slightly less.
Slightly less.
I believe there's some readied actions, yes? Like,
Yeah.
technically those would have gone first, but since they're all attacks, it's not gonna, you're not gonna down it, so please, by all means, make your attacks. We'll start with Aras, because I believe she's the first one to held her action.
So, I need to make sure I have that. Yep, I'm using my crossbow with my grappling arrow that has 40 feet of rope,
Okay?
and I'm aiming for the bird's head. Yes!
Okay, just so you know, that rope isn't gonna, I mean, that rope's gonna just dangle, because there's more than 40 feet between you and the rock.
Oh, I know. That's
Okay, perfect.
exactly what I want.
Gotcha. Alright. Okay, what are you trying to attach the grapple to?
The head.
What part
It's
of
a
the head?
grappling arrow, so I want it
Yeah.
to, like,
I mean, like, because grapples catch onto things. What are you catching onto?
the
Like, are you
The
trying to
mouth?
stick it into its head, or what's...
either stick it on its eyeball or into the mouth. I don't know which direction it is towards me. That's the problem.
It's
attacking
facing
Rhea,
you.
So I assume it's free.
It's facing you. Here's the problem I see. It's facing you. You're shooting a grappling hook. A grappling hook, all the points are... It's like a fish hook, right? They curve backwards.
Okay, then I want
Oh
to
god,
shoot it
just
for...
shoot it down its mouth.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I was going to say. Try and shoot it down its mouth with a 23. I was going to say you're going to have a higher AC, but that's high enough. That's high enough. Please roll damage.
Yeah,
do
that
trick
should have
shot.
been with advantage.
yes, then.
Roll it one more time, then. Because I was trying to think, like, there's no called shots in D&D, but I'd let you do it for a higher AC, and a 23 is high enough, so by all means, shoot it down its throat.
I do have trick shooter, or sharpshooter, so being able to...
Yeah, absolutely. I'm all for it. So what is that?
It should have been 23, but because I hit the wrong thing, I hit the crossbow with a thunderbolt, so I had to roll it again.
Oh yeah, that's fine. So 23 is still enough to hit. So you do 7 piercing, and the grappling hook goes down its throat, and there's about 37 feet of rope dangling from its beak.
Perfect.
Oh god, that looks painful.
A little bit.
I threw my hand up for us.
Next is who else has ready actions? I believe Ross has a ready action. Varric and Flack both have ready actions. Let's do let's do Rhea and Amelia first, and then we'll do the NPCs.
Go ahead, Amelia.
Oh.
What? So it has to make a DC Wisdom. Oh, it's so
yes,
good at
Wisdom
those. It's so good at those. Oh, it actually has a +4 to Wisdom, but whatever. It still wouldn't matter. Less grind spell. It saves.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Oh.
Continues to be useless.
All right. Rhea.
So, attack with the rapier. It's 20.
That is a hit.
Okay, for 10 piercing damage.
Okay.
And
You
why
only get
not...
1 attack because it's a ready action.
Yeah, but I can drop a smite onto that.
Yes, you can.
So, this is what, 2, 3, 48, I believe, for a 3rd level.
4d, yeah.
So 14 radiant.
So 24 total?
Yep.
All right, so... Okay. All right. Now it's Flack and Varric's turn. Varric takes a shot with his bow. Hits and does 7 more damage. Flack, who can't charge it even if Toby wanted to, is just going to have to whack at it with the scimitar. Wow. All right. So a total of 13 points of damage to it. Okay. Nice. Very nice. And it's going to take a legendary action before your turn, Aras, to attempt to claw attack Rhea again. It is rolling so low. Okay, Aras, it's your turn. Aras?
You was muted.
There we go. I had to hit it way too many times.
Hmm.
Sorry about that.
That's fine.
I will drop my crossbow and grab my thunder cannon. And I'm going to take 2 shots, but I have both Kitty and Annika assisting me, so would I get advantage on both shots?
Sure.
Okay.
Describe how they're aiding you.
So Kitty is standing there, and I'm using like in between her ears as a resting place to balance.
I like it.
And then Annika is helping point out, like, okay, shoot now. You
Gotcha.
know, she's doing this.
Perfect. Yeah, so you can do both with advantage.
Ooh. 13 hit.
Nope.
Yeah. Okay. And 17?
17 is a hit. Yes.
Okay. 18 points of damage.
Okay. Give me a second. Okay. It's going to use another legendary action to again attack Rhea. 21?
No!
Jesus Christ! This thing is rolling like nothing but 2s and 1s and 4s. Alright. Varric's turn. Varric is going to drop his... would he do that, though? Doesn't really make a big difference. He's going to keep using his bow. But no, he can't. He's at such a close distance. That would be a disadvantage for him. So he'll drop his bow and use his spear. Grab a spear and attack with the spar. Jesus Christ. All right. And does 19 points of damage.
Oh, does he get a card?
You gotta get a card.
Oh, right. Oh, I forgot about the cards. I will deal a card to myself.
I feel like we've been forgetting about the cards.
Yeah.
All right. He has a spear, which is piercing damage. Quadruple damage, and the target must make a DC 16 dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the target loses a fucking eye.
Oh my god.
So I'm just going to double what he rolled. Or double the 15. So it's actually 34 points of damage. And a dexterity saving throw of what, 16?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh,
So
shit.
he doesn't lose an eye, but Varric hits him really hard. 34 points of damage. Plus he has another attack because it's Varric and fucking Casterkin. Alright, Yep, that's a hit. And another 13. So 34, 44, 47 points of damage.
Nice.
Okay, hang on. Okay, that's nice. That's cool. That's great. One more legendary action on Rhea. No, you know what? He's gonna turn his attention to Varric because that guy just hit him very hard.
Nick.
And now it's enough. Of course, the second you turn your attention away, you can roll high enough. Of course. And almost minimum damage there. 24 slashing to Varric. Oh, Varric, we need to roll something for you, pal.
Oh, you didn't roll for the thing, did you?
No, I did not. Give me a second.
That's D8.
Mm-hmm. 6. So he goes down. What was it? Plus 14, right? 6 plus 14.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes down.
Down 20.
He's down to 51 hit points total, minus 24. So that's 27 left. But hey, on the bright side, his strength is now a plus 6. Oh, which actually means that he would have done an extra 6 points of damage to our Rocky friend. No, 3 points. Well, yeah, 6 points because he hit twice.
Yeah.
So there's a positive. Okay. That was its last legendary action. Amelia, your turn.
Okay, so she's going to. Oh, jeez.
Oh, hang on. One last thing. Varric, buddy, old pal, roll me a strength check. It would have to be. Come on, roll 20. Yeah, okay. Varric breaks out. Oh, wait, that's his next turn, though, isn't it? Yeah. Sorry, you don't get a chance to break a grapple until your turn. He's grappled and restrained. But, in all fairness, I will save that roll for him on his turn.
So, Jesus Christ. Amelia is going to Oh, she's gonna break out the big guns. Yep. Gonna just throw this out there right away, because this thing isn't fucking around. Please make a dex save.
A dex save. All right.
Ooh.
What's your DC?
17, so it takes
It will
82 points of damage.
use a legendary resistance to half that.
Fuck
So
me.
it
Okay,
takes
that's
41 points of damage. So still, that's hefty.
She's going to. Would she be able to take a step back without incurring opportunity attacks? Because she's already away from it.
She's
But
not. It has a reach of 10 feet.
Fuck!
This thing is ginormous.
So I guess she's just going to sit there, and Annika's going to keep pointing out spots. No, you need to hit now!
Gotcha. Gotcha. All right. Flack, who he likes charging. He's a charger, but he can't charge this thing, so whatever. He'll just make his 2 attacks with the scimitar. Okay. It's attack and a miss. And give me a second. Let me deal another critical because the NPCs are doing great today, apparently. Even though my rock is not. He is slashing, so maximum damage, and you make another attack. So he does... What's the maximum he can do? He can do 11 points of damage. So he does 11 points of damage and attacks one more time. So 11 plus...
Wouldn't it be max the,
No, it's just maximum damage. It's not doubled or anything.
Oh.
So it's whatever the most the die and his bonus could give it. But that second one's a hit as well. So it does 11 plus 8. So 19 more slashing damage. Okay. Math is fun. Murray, your turn. Actually, no. Murray, yeah, your turn.
Oh, okay.
I forgot he'd used already his legendary actions already.
Okay. Fancastican looks bad. Rhea, you took 41 points of damage. So that's how much of that is of your health is that?
I'm good.
Okay. I need this thing to make a dex save.
Okay. I can certainly do that. Once Roll20 cooperates with me. Anytime. Anytime now, Roll20. Be happy for your cooperation. Roll20, come on.
No.
Is it rolling for anyone else?
I don't see
Just takes-
anything.
Am I taking crazy pills here?
I mean, it just did that for me, so.
Oh. Roll20 is being unresponsive. There we... No, that's you.
That's me, sorry.
That's fine.
It's
That is
because you're
more
not
than
supposed
fine.
to be the DM, Squee. You're just Ben Carlo.
I'm supposed to be. Okay, there we go! All three, and all three fail.
Okay. Is it gonna do the thing?
Yeah, I think it would.
Okay, so it takes half of 32, I think?
Yep, so that's 16.
Uh-huh.
Alright, give me a second. This is ridiculous. I'm about to reload Roll20. Hang on, everyone. I'm just going to reload Roll20. This is taking... We'll never get this fight done if it takes this long just to do a roll or to click on an icon.
Well, you know, if you give one of us the rock's sheet, then we could do it.
You can't see me, but I'm judging you right now.
I'm not. That's a great idea.
And
Thank
then
you.
as a bonus action on my turn, I will use one of my prayer beads to cast Bless. I believe it has a range of 30 feet. I can get Robin, I can get Rhea, I can get Van Castikin. So please add that to yourselves.
Congrats. You have
Oh
Bless.
no, I can't do that. I'm sorry. Bless is a concentration spell, and I'm keeping
Oh.
concentration on Beacon of Hope.
No,
I'm
it's
sorry,
fine.
I can't
They
do
don't
that.
really need Beacon of Hope. That's
Well,
fine.
is it a
Say that yes,
concentration
you-
if it's? Oh no, it is still even if it's cast through the.
Yeah.
Even if it's cast through, it's still
Even if it's
concentration.
through an
Yeah.
item.
Oof.
But I think Beacon of Hope is not worth it, honestly. That plus 1d4 to saving throws and attacks. Ease the bee's knees.
Listen, Rhea's here. You guys already have a +4. It's fine.
Oh boy, roll 20.
Did it give you a hard no thank you?
It's just taking forever to load, which tells me the reloading of it didn't help.
I think that means that the rock forfeits and we win by default.
Uh-huh.
It's nice to have big dreams and aspirations.
You're having giant omelets for breakfast.
Alright, Alright, well, it's still lagging like crazy, so we'll just try and continue on as best we can. It took 31 points of damage from the flame strike.
It took 16 because it used.
Oh, 16, right. Thank you.
I'm happy if it wants to take the full 32.
You know,
I feel like that's what it really would want.
I'm just gonna edit it here. So, there we go.
Do you have anything else going on in the background? Aside
Not
from
really. Nope. Nothing that eats up a lot of memory or anything. My computer's running fine. Like my resources are fine. My CPU is running at like 34%. My memory's at like 54. That's not the problem. It's roll 20.
It's just roll 20 because it's
Yeah.
working fine for me. I don't know.
I don't know either. But
That's weird.
Murray, got you. Robin, your turn.
Yeah, so Robin sees the rope that Ross has placed, the one he has, and he's like, well, kind of screw this. And he's not going to necessarily let go of the rope, but he's going to go 5, 10, however far he needs to do, and actually grab onto the rope that Ross left dangling outside of its mouth, and use the momentum to swing himself up in an acrobatic display to land on its head.
Roll me an acrobatics check made immensely easier by the rope.
So is that advantage or not?
No, rope just reduces the necessary. You're fine, Robin. That was very impressive.
He would like to use his offhand to stab into its head.
By all means, I do believe it is encountered with other things.
Let me make sure that I have the right settings on it, because it is the Alright.
That's definitely a hit.
5 piercing.
Mm-hmm.
Does he get sneak?
Yeah, because it's engaged with several people.
18.
Very nice. So 23 total. Okay. This thing's looking very hurt. You guys are devastating it pretty badly. Alright, anything else, Robin?
No, he's pretty happy. He's on top of the rock. He
Nice.
just kind of wants to survive the thing.
Rhea.
His dreams.
So, bonus action to give myself some inspiration, and then I will use my action to attack.
Okay.
And I will move over towards Varric a bit. Or actually, I'll get between them, because then I can use my protection on both of them.
Gotcha.
So the first attack
Is a hit?
20, and then the second attack is a miss.
No.
So that's 7 plus a d6.
So 12.
12 plus an extra 3d8. I'll drop another smite on it. So 17. 29.
29 total. Alright, give me a second. Okay. Nice, very nice. Anything else for your turn?
That's it.
Okay. Rock's turn. Rock is going to make a Talon attack against Flack, who also hit it with a crit really badly. Oh, right. I have to pop out all the character sheets again. Give me a second. As I find this monstrosity again. Oh, do I have to No, good. It saved everything I needed to. Good. Good. Groovy. Alright. It makes a Talon attack against Flack, which is definitely a hit. Flack takes 33 points of slashing damage. It is going to... Hang on, let me pull out Flack's character sheet. Alright, Roll20 seems to be moving faster at least. That's good. Flack, buddy old pal, you take 33 points of slashing out of 62. So you're at 29. It is going to make a beak attack at Rhea. $27.
Yeah.
Rhea, you take 34 points of slashing damage. And then, with Varric in one talon and Flack in the other, it is going to take to the sky, getting an attack of opportunity from Rhea. If you choose to take it.
Yeah. The math can wait for my thing.
That's a hit.
9.
9 more piercing damage. Got you.
Can I drop another smite on it?
Yeah, sure.
So let's do another 48. So another 21. So 30.
So it's 30 total. Gotcha. This thing does not look good. It flies up as high as it can, 120 feet, and lets go of its talons.
Ah, fuck.
Anyone have the ability to cast Featherfall or anything like that?
On myself, I think.
Alrighty.
Nope.
Well, 12d6. Give me a second. As Varric and Flack... by the way, did not pick Toby up. Just, like, straight lifted Flack and off of Toby. Robin, you're going along for the ride.
So,
Yep.
Gui, how high up did he get?
120 feet.
Next turn, and I can cast levitate.
120 feet. They are hitting the ground well before you can do anything. Yeah. So it's 12d6 each. So we'll do Varric first. Well, I'll just roll once for both. They both take 47 points of damage. So they are both down. Luckily, it is not more than their maximum, but they are both unconscious as they just plop to the ground with a thud. And it screeches loudly. That's its turn. It is now 120 feet in the air. Away from all of you except for Robin. Next up, Aras.
Yep. Damn it. Okay. Okay, he's too far away for me to do that. So I will shoot at him, reload, and shoot my thunder cannon at him.
Gotcha. Understood. Yeah, your range is well more than 120 feet, right?
Yeah.
It's like 300 something, I think.
500.
Yeah.
So 18 hit.
18 is a hit.
So
Nice.
20 points.
This
piercing.
thing looks very close to dead.
And for me, I think spare the dying for a grave cleric is a reaction. Should I check on that?
Yeah, check for me. Maybe not a reaction, maybe a bonus action, but I think it's one of those. I think it's reduced for you.
So I would have to run closer to the... I have to be within 30 feet, and it's bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
So, who would be closer? I mean, is this roughly where they are?
Yeah, I'm gonna say they just kind of landed back where they were, next to Rhea.
Okay. So then I would just move on the other side of the bush, and I would cast Spare the Dying on cast Finken.
Gotcha. Understood. It is cast. Legendary action. This rock is flying away, boys and girls. With Robin on its head. Robin.
I pretty much got like a bridle in its mouth at this point.
Robin? Yeah, exactly. Like, I was thinking it could roll over and I'd have to make it... Well, no, because you've got a rope. It is making very pained noises. It's very clear to you, Robin, this animal is running. It has abandoned the nest because it is almost dead, and it is running because it has been fucked up. It is now 280 feet away from all of you. Does anyone have anything that can reach that far, minus a Ross?
I have to keep other people alive anyways, so...
Right. So what I'm thinking is we're going to skip a couple of people's turns if no one can do anything to it, and we'll stick with, well, what I'll do is Varric obviously is unconscious. Amelia, is there anything you can or would do?
Not to the rock, because it's out of my distance, and I was going to do something, but that's fine. No, if it's out of range for her, then she will cast Spare the Dying on Black.
Gotcha. Then Flax stable. Weary, your turn.
We will take our turn to hop on over here, and now they're all in range. Use her Channel Divinity, Preserve Life. All of them get 20 hit points back as she's dividing it between the three of them.
Okay, so Flack, Varric, and Rhea?
Toby?
No, Toby didn't take any damage. Flack was
cool.
grabbed off of Toby.
Okay, alright,
Yeah.
cool. Rhea, I assume that you are above your hit point. You're
half?
above your hit point.
I'm at 46 out of 115.
So you can go up to half.
So what would that be? 50, say 55?
It's 57.
Oh, 57, yeah.
So take that out of 60, however many you just added to yourself.
11.
Okay, so
49 to the other two. So I'll give Varric 25 and Flack 24.
okay. Done and done.
All right.
Everybody's back on their feet, sort of.
Flack just starts laughing. He's having a good time. Robin!
Yeah. On my new best friend.
On your new best friend.
Robin is going to study it as his bonus action, as he's not going to move at all during this turn, and memorize this little bird, and then aim with his daggers straight into the thing's head and see if he can't finish it off.
Mm-hmm.
He's pretty sure this is hurt, but he plans on maybe casting a levitate. He's going to try and glide it down as it dies, but we'll see. And that would be his main hands. Let me edit that real quick.
That is a hit.
Oh,
Do your damage with sneak attack.
damn it. Oh,
32. That is enough to kill it.
buddy.
Which
So
is
he pulls up really hard on this rope and pushes his heels in trying to slow it.
so good news, bad news scenario, Robin. Good news is it is dead. Bad news is you and it are going to hit the ground before you have an action again.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, but guess who has Death Ward cast on them?
well, I don't think this will be enough to
I
really.
can survive 0 twice, really, at this point.
Yeah, it's only going to
Well,
be
I mean, if you drop to 0 the first time, you only drop to...
Robin,
Plus.
42 points of damage.
Oh, yeah. He rolls onto his feet.
Mm-hmm.
Hurts.
Yeah. But
Just
you,
the air knocked out of him. He's had much worse.
yeah, I mean, it's worth it. It's dead.
I mean, that's not even half his health. It's just
Oh.
weird, but...
Yeah. Falling damage in 5e is not what it used to be.
Ross holds up a 9.5 scorecard.
thumbs up as he grips his ribs.
Didn't quite stick that landing, but it was amazing.
Yes, Amelia, our Akram did come with you. I should have his token out there. He's in the back. He is not taking part in this unless he's needed. He's watching, though.
He saw, though, right?
Oh, yeah, no, he's
Okay.
there. He's watching. He'd be holding up a scorecard, too.
At the start of this fight, Majinko rolled a 22 on his perception to keep watch anything approaching.
I'll get to that. Robin,
Oh, boy.
Akram, a slightly tougher judge. He must have been, not as impressed. He had a 7.2.
I mean, it's better than a 5, so...
Nothing as of yet, Weary, but I assume Majinko's going to keep circling, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
He'll get a 10 with the worm.
And with that, combat's over.
How far away is Robin?
120 feet.
Very.
Okay.
He'll dash the distance and use levitate and drift himself up onto the ledge where all his companions are.
Oh, I wanted to perhaps collect a few more rock feathers.
You can collect the whole thing now, I think.
This lasts a bit longer, he winces. I can help lower you down slow.
Oh, I
Mori,
just walked down it, but thank you.
yeah, Mori walks up to Robin, gives him a hug and a healing potion. Have a greater healing potion.
He puts it in his stash, smiles.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop all of my lay on hands onto myself and then use life transforms. So Robin regains 26.
Nice.
Technically, he's still under the effects of Beacon of Hope.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Well,
yeah.
Beacon of Hope only lasts a minute.
Right,
So-
but still, it hasn't quite been a minute yet, so yeah.
So, would that
So-
be higher?
Is that what does that do? That makes it max, right?
Yes, makes
yeah,
it max.
he receives maximum from any healing.
Okay. So then he gets 64.
And he is full health and kind
Jesus.
of stretches it out and fills himself up and down and says, "Oh, that's pretty impressive."
It's something new.
I like it. All right. Stretches one way and the other. Pats Miri on the head. Everyone all right up here? Oh,
Yeah.
we really did fall.
Wait. Yep, no, that's fine. Wait, no. Beacon of Hope would not work like that, I'm sorry. Because...
Yeah, that's what I.
Yeah, Beacon of Hope, I'm sorry.
take-
Because Robin only heals double what she lost, not double what she could have lost. So, Robin, I am so sorry. You get 26 back.
He's still way up there.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
No,
That
it's
seems
fine.
like
I should have caught that. I was well. You know what? No, it's not me. It's roll 20 being fucky.
He's at like 64. It's fine.
So you have 2 large rock eggs about 30 feet below you guys, and a dead rock about 120 feet away.
So, do we know if the rock eggs are good to keep, to sell?
I don't know. Would someone like to roll some sort of check for that?
Oh god.
Go with
How-
her.
Would
big
that
are
be a
these
nature
suckers?
check or an arcana check?
That would be a nature check.
How
This
big?
sounds dangerous.
20!
How big are they? About your size.
Christ.
About the size of a Mweri.
Yes, about 1 worry, 1.2 worries.
Bag of holding.
Yeah, I think it could
Space
fit
do
in
we have in
there.
that
I
bag?
think. I'm just seeing if it could fit through the opening. What's the size of the opening for the bag of holding?
5 feet,
Oh.
I think? Or no, wait.
6x4?
It's a decent sized duffel bag. We managed to stow a body in
Yes,
there.
but bodies are far more flexible and not as rigid as an egg. I'm having to think, if this thing's as tall as Murray, it's bigger than 4 feet. It's wider than 4 feet by a lot. Because eggs are very wide shapes. So if it's 4 feet tall, it's gonna be. I'm sorry. If it's like 6 feet tall, it's gonna be almost that again wide.
2 feet in diameter around the mouth and 4 feet.
Yeah.
So no, it would not fit in that bag of holding, unless you break it up.
So 19 and 20, how valuable are these, Squee?
In the right
Oh.
hands, very valuable. You could probably sell them for about 1,000 gold apiece.
Could we just hold them when we teleport back?
I would count that. Yes, they aren't technically creatures at the moment; they're objects. It hatches
creatures
right.
yet.
It hatches right as you try and teleport and gets left behind.
Leave
No.
someone else behind. and
For the
take
moment, I would count them as objects. Yes.
Okay. And how heavy are they?
That's a good question. Jesus. What is the volume of an egg? Let's just keep it simple and say probably about 200 pounds apiece.
Okay.
Well, now I have to do the actual math on this.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're
I'm
filled
gonna
with
get back to you.
Liquid.
egg, but
Yeah.
is that more or less dense than water? Does it weigh the same?
Yeah, I don't have a clue. I am very guesstimating here.
I'm gonna get back to you later.
I know the answer to that, but I'm not gonna answer.
Hmm.
That's, I could actually do that calculation. You don't want me to.
I think you can actually.
You could just take the weight of an egg, increase it to 6 feet, and find the volume, but that's math, and I don't like math.
I'm doing math. Give me a second. God.
Blah blah blah. The massifers are hiding. Their eggs are prized. They are high risk in harvesting. They can be sold for about 4K.
Oh, wow. Okay, 4K.
A
You
rock
were
itself can weigh up to 8,000 pounds. A baby could weigh up to 600.
Right. So I'll still go. You know what? I'll go with about 300 because these are not fully developed. And 4K sounds about reasonable.
Whew. We are not leaving these behind.
So 600 total, 300 apiece.
Any bits of the rock that we want to bring back with us? I bet those
Definitely
talons could make some nifty knives.
So,
Talon,
first things first, I need to know who's doing what. Are people going to the rock? Are people going to the nest? What's happening here?
Amelia's gonna make sure that Flack and Varric are okay, and then she wants to go down to the rock.
Gotcha.
Robin wants to go see the eggs, and he's actually gonna like press his head into one and pat it. And if anyone looks at him weird, he'll be like, "I like animals."
All right.
Do you want a baby rock?
Oh
Well,
no, that would kill him.
Weary will give it a very appraising look and cock her head at him. Having handled a few eggs in my day, I can tell you that they're not quite animals yet.
He goes shh, 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 and like lays his head against it a little harder.
This isn't exactly 120 feet, but just so I can keep, everyone on the map ish.
Mm-hmm.
So dead rock. In fact, we'll just bleh.
Ria's gonna stay up there, keeping an eye out for anything else.
All right.
Yeah, Weary's not sidling down that cliff. Sorry, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Ross is gonna go down and look in the nest, see if there's anything, birds like to tuck away stuff.
Okay.
And if Amelia struggles at harvesting, I'm sure she could ask anyone for help.
I'm guessing that's a sleight of hand.
That'd be survival.
That would be survival, actually.
After looking through the nest, I would go and help Amelia.
Well, before that, while you're at the nest, you get a call from Majenko. Rock! Rock! And you get an image of a rock soaring past at massive speeds. First things first, I will need someone to roll me a d4. 1 and 2 is the dead rock, 3 and 4 are the eggs. Okay. That's probably good. You don't want this thing attacking Amelia all the way out there.
Are you sure?
I mean, I wanted it to, but I had to be fair. It could have gone for its mate. It could have also gone for its eggs. I gave it a 50-50. I also need everyone to go ahead, and I'm going to clear the thing. I need everyone to roll me advantage again, because it has been well over a minute.
Initiative?
Yep, initiative. Because this is technically a different fight. It's not a continuation of the first. Murray, your beacon of hope has expired.
That's fine.
Would my shield of faith have gone?
How long does it last?
10
No,
minutes.
it's still there then.
All right.
Alright. Let me move you to... You guys kind of knew it was coming.
Uh-huh.
This one... Robin, you're gonna get a close look at it. This was what you were watching go through the Cinderstorm. You see the silvered feathers on this one. No, wait, never mind. That's not true at all. This is not true at all. The one you would have seen on the Cinderstorm would have been the one you scried upon. I mean, it doesn't make a difference. So, the one that you went through the Cinderstorm is the one that's dead by Amelia.
Okay.
I just realized that, but really, it doesn't make a difference. They're about the same size. They're both humongous creatures. Let's see here. Did it roll its initiative? Did that do it? Did that work?
Nope.
There we go.
There you go.
There we go. Oh, Flack. And good old Varric. Where are you at?
Far away from the rock.
He is indeed. Okay. All right. Amelia, you hear a loud screech as another rock starts soaring down towards the nest.
So this is accurate.
Uh,
Distance?
probably like out here, but yeah. And it's moving at very fast speeds. I mean, this thing has a fly of 120 feet.
So once it gets to about here, she's gonna chuck a fireball at it.
Okay. All right. Trying to think here. Yeah, the fireball will be big enough that you wouldn't have to lead much. It would hit it. All right. Perfect.
And she's going to be upcasting that by a bit.
All right. Miri.
Mary will loudly announce to everybody that there it fucking is. Not in such spicy words. Mary will go ahead and over here behind the tanks. You know what? Varric, what's he looking like? He doesn't look great.
He does not look great, no.
Okay, Varric gets a Cure Wounds at what level? We'll do level 3. So that's, let's see. $48 plus 11, I think.
Okay. Makes sense. Go ahead and roll 48.
So he has 26 hit points.
All right, so he is back up to 51.
Plus 4 times 2 is 8, so an extra 8.
So 59 hit points. Not bad. Oh, wait, he can't get up that high. Ha! He is at 51 hit points. Yay, ring!
Okay, and as a bonus action on her turn, we'll cast Bless on Rhea, Varric, and Flack.
Gotcha. Nice. Legendary action to move 120 feet. Amelia, throw your fireball. It will hit it. It'll actually kind of fly through it.
So this is going to be at 5th level.
Okay. I'm assuming it's a dex save, yes?
Yep. And she's going to pump a sorcery point, or she's going to pump sorcery points in it to give a disadvantage.
Gotcha. So it doesn't make it. It has resistance to fire, though, so it's just going to take the 20 points of damage.
Yep.
Still, it's 20 points of damage. Okay. That was his legendary action. It moved 120 feet. So it's like somewhat. Gosh darn it, these grids are silly when it comes to big creatures. Aras, it's your turn. It's up in your face. It looks really pissed.
I am going to.
It's saying something that kind of sounds like, get off my lawn.
I'm gonna hold my action until after the rock. At the very end of the rock's turn.
Okay, to do what?
Channel Divinity.
Okay.
And he's up in my face, melee distance, right?
I'm sorry, say what?
He's up in my face like melee.
Yeah, he
Distance.
is. Yes.
I am going to use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith.
Okay. Gotcha.
And I'm gonna go, oh shit. Because, that's what happens.
I understand. Second legendary action is going to make a claw attack against you, Aras. So good thing you cast that Shield of Faith. 17.
Ooh, 19. That
Very
was
nice.
My
Very, very
pre-Shield
nice.
of Faith AC was 17.
Dude, my rocks are just terrible rollers. Wings, what did you do to me?
Yeah, that's right. You suffer.
You can't rock and roll, Squee.
Ah, that hurts.
Willing himself bad luck because he knows that I have Irina.
Sure, that makes me feel a little better.
You're willing yourself to fail.
Varric goes with a spear. Oh man, could he even 5, 10, 15? He couldn't. There's no way he could jump to that. He's going to drop his spear, pull out his longbow, run up to here, and take 2 shots at it. I was thinking, like, would he be cool and jump to it? He can't long jump 20 feet.
Not with that attitude.
That is a hit and a hit. And he does a total of 7 points to it. Rather unimpressive. Alright.
Had a hard day, man.
Third legendary action, Aras, another Talon attack. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, man. Flack is kind of screwed. What could Flack do? He could move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He could even have Toby dash to here. That's still not within range to hit it, though. So Toby and Flack dash to here and start screaming obscenities at the rock and Goblin. Because Flack may be crazy enough to jump off that cliff, but Toby is not. Alright, Rock's turn. Rock is pissed! Oh wait, yeah. Rock is pissed. Another Talon attack against you, Ross. 20?
Yeah,
Alright.
that finally hurts.
That's a hit. 29 slashing.
Okay.
It's going to make a beak attack at you with advantage because you're restrained by the claw. That's a hit as well.
Yep.
47.
Oh, crap. Okay.
Alright. And that's its turn for now. It kind of hovers about 15 feet off the ground. So it picks you up with it, hovers about 15 feet off the ground, and is hovering above you, Robin, like it's making to attack you.
Okay.
That's its turn. Rhea, your turn.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
actually, I was gonna do something right at the end.
Oh,
of
yes.
my turn.
Channel Divinity. By all means.
I
You're
will.
still up, I assume, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 points.
Yeah. Yeah, of course, totally. By 10 points. Channel Divinity, please.
So, yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it's just something that you do. So the next attack that hits it's vulnerable to.
yeah.
All right. Rhea, your turn.
Okay, so bonus action to activate a what's it called? The materia of focus.
Mm-hmm.
So my attacks have advantage.
Mm-hmm.
And then 5, 10, 15, and I guess a reaction to activate the Featherfall ring.
Gotcha.
15. Would dropping down here take movement, or it's just me plummeting towards the ground?
It would take time because you're feather following, so you're not plummeting. You're gently floating to the ground.
Right.
I would say your movement speed.
My movement speed.
So if you took 15 to get there, you could float down 15 feet.
So I wouldn't be able to get down on this turn. All right.
Not if you're feather falling. You could just take the
then-
damage.
How far of a drop?
30 feet, so 3d6. And I'd have you roll like athletics or acrobatics to stay on your feet.
Fuck it. Sure. Why
I mean,
not?
you could do it, yeah. Go balls to the walls. So 3d6, you take 13 points of falling damage. Roll me your choice, acrobatics or athletics.
That's
Actually, no, that would just be acrobatics. That would be there wouldn't be an athletics thing. Your strength isn't going to help you stay on your feet.
Okay.
Nicely done. Rhea in full plate mail. God, if ISO could see this. Rhea in full plate mail just charges off, superhero landings, shakes it off, and keeps going.
So then the rest of my movement.
I'd say that would
going.
get you to here. And
Right.
then you have the rest of your movement, yes.
Alright, so then I can move up to this thing, and that
Mhm.
should be within range. So then, both attacks at advantage.
Yes, correct. Wow,
Crit.
that's a crit.
So I'll deal with this one first. So that's 11 plus a card.
Plus
And
it's
wasn't it
vulnerable to that
vulnerable
first
to the
attack.
damage?
Yeah,
Oh, jeez.
vulnerable to that first one.
Plus a smite.
Jesus Christ. So
Oh,
it's going to double whatever the card says to do. Go ahead. You know what? Before we do this, go ahead and roll your smite and damage. All right, so 14.
So it's 11 plus 14, so 25.
25, and then let's see what the card says. So it would be, technically it would be 50. And the card is, it's a rapier, right?
Yeah, so piercing.
Poke in the belly, quadruple damage. So you do 200 fucking points of damage to this thing.
Oh my god.
Wow. Talk about the stars aligning. You have it vulnerable for one attack, and your first attack is a crit. With your paladin.
Fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
I'll be
that's
here all
cool. That's nice.
Is it dead?
No.
Oh.
I have another attack, though.
Hang on.
Just
Why
stick
is
this
it-
thing through the stomach into the intestines.
Yeah, it still has plenty left. You know how many hit points, or you know how tough the last one is, but go ahead. That's a hit.
So then...
Also, Rhea, you should be having a +4 to your attack.
Yeah,
roll.
she hasn't needed them, but she has them if she does, definitely.
Mhm.
All right.
Plus 4?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because blessed. No,
I
a plus
got
1d4.
That's a d4.
Yeah.
That's already being added. That's
Oh,
what the
is it?
2
Okay.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
4. Anything else you can add on to that?
4. And I guess another smite.
Okay.
So that's another 3. So
Oh, wait. I'm sorry.
21.
Wait.
Yeah.
This thing's 15
Waiting.
feet in the air. How are you hitting it?
Oh, is it? Why would you?
Yeah,
Why, Squeak?
I didn't
Why?
lie. I'm sorry, but I
Why?
did say it's hovering 15 feet in the air above Robin. I am so sorry, guys, but it's 15 feet in the air. I will say this.
Close enough to attack me, and she's right
No,
next to
it
me.
picked you up and then hovered
Oh,
15
did
feet above Robin.
Okay.
I'm sorry, guys, but I
Could
don't...
you not coast down onto it with Featherfall?
Yeah, so here's what I would say, because I really don't like taking away that amazing attack. We'll say you get your swipe at it as you fall down past it, but you didn't use Featherfall, did you?
No, I just dropped straight. Because
You know what?
Featherfall-
You know what? You know what? That's my mistake. I'm not taking away your 200, but we only get the one attack.
Sure.
And we'll say you slashed it as you were running down. I really would get this away from you, but it was so amazing to do vulnerable and critical and quadruple damage. I would not sleep at night if I took all that away. Alright. Alright. Legendary action. Robin.
Yeah.
Now it's coming down upon you. With a talon. 27.
27 hit.
Alright. 21 slashing damage, and you are restrained. Alright. Robin, your attack. Your turn.
Yeah. He didn't want to have to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Is he able to teleport?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think restrain prevents you from using your cape at all.
Sweet. He boops himself on top of the fucking rock.
Hey, familiar territory.
He's gonna take his time to dig his feet in and make sure he gets a grip. If that
Mhm.
takes a bonus action, I'll blow it, but otherwise he'll stab into it.
Gotcha. I'll say this. Yeah, you can use your bonus action to attack it, or a bonus action to get really good grip on it. So if it like
Bonus
flips.
action to get a grip.
Gotcha.
He's learned from dragons he's killed in the past. These stupid things fly away.
Yeah, so you're in good. If it tries to shake you, it's not going to be able to.
Okay.
All right. Then second legendary action. It's going to fly 120 feet in the air. Rhea, you get an attack of opportunity because it had to go down to get Robin.
So
That's the focus. How long does focus
20.
last?
it's until the end of my next turn.
Yeah, so that still counts. Go ahead.
So 5.
5 damage.
And then I'll drop that thing on this one so that it's 23.
What thing? Oh, gotcha. Yeah. So 23 total?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Real quick, would Annika get an opportunity attack?
Nope.
Amelia-
Annika's a familiar. Mm-hmm. Remember, Annika's a familiar. We treat her as more, but... Mm-mm.
Yeah.
All right. Amelia, it is your turn. Oh, no. Yeah, so it's 120 feet in the sky. It's your turn, though.
There was a plan.
Uh-huh.
Plan is being thrown out the window. So
No.
Annika's not very speedy. She can float and shit, but she can't catch up to that thing. So, oh god damn it. Would Amelia be able to use her movement to go up 30 feet and then Annika hold a spell to boop it when it gets within range?
I'm sorry. Did you mean to flip those names? Annika go up
Amelia-
30 feet and Amelia
No,
hold a spell?
Amelia is running forward and then
Oh.
Annika would hold because she
yeah.
can use inflict wounds.
Yes,
because
that's fine. Yeah, you said up, so I thought you meant like up.
Oh no, I meant up on the map.
Yeah, so run 30 feet and then hold action to do a touch spell through Annika.
Yes. So
Gotcha.
she's gonna boop up here,
Okay.
desperately running, and then Annika's going to smack it with inflict wounds, hopefully.
Gotcha. All right. Legendary action. It is going to fly a little bit over here and drop Aras. Aras,
Mm-hmm.
take 48 points of falling damage.
Okay.
So you are down to 0, though that is luckily not more than your health pool, so you're fine. I mean, more or less.
Mm-hmm.
That's its second legendary action. Weary, your turn.
Christ. Weary is going to sprint off the edge of the cliff.
Okay.
Because that's her fucking daughter. So she can get to here.
So
some
take
fall
13
damage.
fall damage and roll me an acrobatics check. Oof.
Nope.
So you hit the ground and you tumble and you're right there. 13 points of damage. How much movement did it take to get there? 5,
30.
10. Oh yeah, so you're prone right now. But you're down there.
Oh, good.
All right. Bonus action.
Bonus action to swear under her breath.
Yeah.
Mary.
That's not in a language you understand, Rhea.
But she could feel the emotion behind it. She's pretty sure you weren't saying, "Ah, crab cakes." All right. Aras, death saving throw, please.
Nope.
Oof.
First one down. Varric can make attacks, but they'll be at disadvantage because it's out of the longbow's first ring. Huh? Yes.
I
Sorry.
have a quick question. Where would Ross be on the map?
We'll
oh,
say.
she's down there.
Yeah, she's
Never
right
mind.
here. Mm-hmm.
Never mind then.
Varric will make 2 attacks at disadvantage because the range on a longbow is 150 and 600, so it's definitely within the 600. As he shouts, "Amelia!" and hits it once, at least. That's nice. For 3. 3 points. He had one nice move, and he's been pretty useless ever since. Speaking of Amelia, Arak uses legendary action to fly down 120 feet towards you, Amelia.
No touching.
No touchy. Don't touch me there. This is my no-no square.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
You've been spending too much time in VR chat.
Flack, they don't really have a choice. He's gonna urge Toby down the cliff. Toby, buddy, do me a climb check. That's not actually bad for Toby. So they're gonna spend their movement getting down. And Flack is down and ready to charge, but I don't know what he's going to do. But that's basically his turn, because Flack just has a scimitar. Rock's turn. Amelia. Hi. Talon attack.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
This is gonna be the second character I lose to a rock.
Oh no.
So it is Talon is slashing. Yes, Talon is slashing damage. Maximum damage, and the target must make a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw on a failed save. The target is frightened of it for 3d4 rounds. So make me the saving. Well, no. First things first. Maximum damage on a Talon is 45 points of damage. Are you still up?
Mm-hmm.
Right? 66 plus 9 is 45.
I had 72 to start with.
Okay,
so
get you. So you take
still up.
46 and roll me a wisdom.
That's
21 points left, I think.
Yes. Yeah, it seems
Yes?
about right. Yeah, it seems
Yes.
about right.
Wait, no. 30. 31. Yes? I can't math. Hang on.
I don't know.
71 minus 46, you said?
Yes. No, 45.
Or wait,
45.
72 minus 45. I can't even. So,
27.
77.
77 minus 45.
45.
77 minus 45 is 32.
It is 32. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't trust me with numbers.
Ross, what's Kitty's movement?
It's 50 feet, and she would be double dashing.
Gotcha. Is she just jumping off?
Yep,
All right, so
full on sprint.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 5, 10, 15, 5. Boom. Kitty takes... Does Kitty have resistance to bludgeoning or anything? I don't think she does she?
No.
Alright. So she takes 10 damage. And roll me an athletics for her. I'd say with advantage, because she's got 4 legs. Nice. And then... 20, 25, 30, 35... Right there. She's almost to you. So you guys just see Kitty dashing towards it, Ross. Alright. Did you do the wisdom save 13? Nope. You are frightened.
I can't move anywhere.
Mm-hmm. For 7 rounds.
Ooh.
I don't think this is going to matter much. Because it's about to make a beak attack with advantage.
Hold on, I'm on my way.
23, I assume, is a hit.
Yeah, just kill her. It's
42.
fine. Yeah, she's down.
So Ross is down, Amelia is down, and it flies back up into the air 120. Well, we'll say not 120, we'll say 60 feet and 60 feet over this way.
Did it drop her or?
Oh yeah, it did. Yeah, it dropped you on the ground. Once it took you down, it's focused on the threats now.
Okay, that's fine. Is Annika still around?
No, you're
She's a familiar.
Yeah, your
so
familiar boops out when you go down.
That's fine.
Rhea.
Alright, motherfucker. I can't see grid on the nest, so I have to do it spot by spot. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30? Is that technically...
That's it's 60 feet in the air, so no, it's not technically in range.
No, that's not what I'm really concerned about.
Oh.
Oh, whatever, I can worry about that later. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, so I can get to there. Wait, is my fleetness materia a bonus action? I believe it is. I'm
You
sorry, I
have
have
to
to
check. I don't.
that.
Yeah.
For some reason, that's the only one that's not written down. No, it's a standard action. Okay. So, yeah, double to there, and then... That's it, I guess. Can I give inspiration to Robin?
Very nice. Very nice. Robin, you have a D6 inspiration.
Wonderful. He's gonna need it.
Legendary action. This bird charges you, Robin, as you are still in
I'm
its
on
nest. Oh, you're on its back. That's right. You're on its
I'm
back.
on the bird. I am a flea on
It's-
this bird.
Going to charge Murray then, because Murray is next to its nest. It is not too concerned with Rhea or Kitty because they seem to be leaving its nest.
For fuck's sake.
But it takes its legendary action to charge Murray. Robin, your turn. You are still attached to its back.
Wonderful. Should I spend a bonus action to make sure I keep attached?
I will say no, because, I mean, like, once you're dug in, right, it's not really anything just to keep that, you know what I mean?
Not moving.
Yeah, exactly. If you need to move or something, I'll make you do it again, but as far as I'm concerned, you're locked in.
Wonderful.
If it tries to shake you, maybe, but at the moment, it's focused on other things.
Since it is focused on other things and people are going down, yeah, he's going to cunning action aim and try and gain some sort of advantage as he tries to stab this one kind of in the same place.
Sure.
Attempting to hold his footing. There we go.
That's a critical. Lots of criticals tonight. Okay. You might just save Miri's life.
You can also add that inspiration to damage
Ooh,
if you want.
yeah. Yeah, I
Oh,
will.
boy. How much is that?
I'm using a calculator so far, 71, and then a 1d6. Plus 1.
And it's a dagger, so what, slashing?
72.
Daggers are piercing.
Piercing. Right in the kisser. Maximum damage, and the target cannot speak for 2d4 rounds. So, the not speak part's not really a...
Did I get maximum damage then?
maximum damage isn't going to be as good as your roll. I'll let you just have your roll. Because the not speaking is not really relevant, so I'll just let you take that damage roll.
Okay.
So
Will
that's...
it not be... Because you're already rolling double for a crit. Would it not be the max of that double?
No, it wouldn't be. It's just maximum damage. It replaces the crit damage.
Instead of it being double.
Exactly. So that's a total of 72. Thank you. That hurt very much badly. Not enough to take it down, though.
Okay.
All right. Legendary action. A talon attack against Miri with advantage because Miri is prone. 22, Miri.
Yep.
28 slashing damage. All right. Amelia. Death save 19. Well done. Third, last legendary action, Miri. A beak attack against you. Again, with advantage. Because you're
Oh,
prone
am I
and
grappled
restrained.
as well?
Yeah, you're grappled and prone. So, but
Oh, good.
luckily you can only get advantage once. 27 is a hit, I assume. 33 points of damage.
Oh, ouch.
Still up?
Oh, hit points.
Aras, death saving throw, please. And then we'll have...
Kitty is going to reach me and administer a potion of healing. to me.
Got you. Sure. All right.
She has nifty little hands.
Mhm.
Good for that.
Yep. And so that is her. She has a superior healing.
Gotcha. So go ahead and roll for the heals.
What?
Where is the potion, by the way?
She has it. It's in her her arm flaps.
Got you. And we'll say that Kitty knows where it is. It takes an action for Kitty. Well, so Kitty's not going to be able to. It's going to take an action for her to get the potion and an action to feed it to you.
Okay.
Because she has to get the potion off of you, which takes an action, and then she
No,
has
no, it's on her body, like where her arm.
to. Was
robot
this
hands
ever
are.
discussed? I don't remember you ever saying that.
Okay, that's why I had pockets around it, but that's fine.
I get it, but you need to let me know where its stuff is. We can't just decide that in the middle of a fight.
That's fine. So I will do a death saving throw. That's
And we'll say at the start of your next turn, it can feed it to you. Okay, that's 2. On the bright side, the rock is not focused on you whatsoever. Varric is Things are bad. Things are bad. Varric's going to drop its longbow, take a spear, and jump on this thing. Because Murray will not survive its turn. He'll even say, Murray! And he is going to jump on it, which would be
Hey, you skipped my turn.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
I am so sorry. Murray, it's your turn.
Yeah, it's my turn. Isn't
Yeah, it's definitely your turn. That makes a big difference.
It? Yep.
Don't give the glory to Varric.
He's gonna cast Flame Strike. I need it to make a dex save.
Okay. All right. What do you need for Flame Strike? Because if you need somatic, you're gonna have issues.
I do.
You cannot move your arms. You're restrained right now. Do you have anything that's verbal? Well, you know what? That's not true, right? You can still cast spells when you're restrained.
Yeah, you can attack.
Yeah, you can attack when you... So never mind. Yeah, dexterity saving throw, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Make sure it's on normal. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. You can do all kinds of things restrained. That's not a save. It's... Go ahead and do your damage.
Okay. 29.
It's going to use a legendary resistance.
And I'll add a d8 of radiant damage on top of that.
Gotcha. So 29, so 14
36.
plus, so 36 is 18 points of damage.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And as
Alright.
a bonus action, she will drop Majenko out of the sky and use him to cast a touch spell. We'll use one of her prayer beads to cast Cure Wounds at level 2.
Wait, first of all, Majenko's way up in the sky keeping watch. He's not with you.
Okay, I can drop him out of the sky.
You
can't
most
I?
certainly can, but I mean, here's the problem. Majenko's not omnipresent. He would have to come from somewhere to somewhere. He has a limited movement speed.
Right, so he was probably within range of me.
Yes, probably, yes.
Okay. Super dragons have a fly speed of... what's your fly speed, honey? Fly speed 60 feet.
60 feet. Okay, who you want him to go to?
Kitty's helping a Ross, yes?
Yes.
Amelia.
Alright. Yeah, he's definitely not going to make it. He's going to go towards them, though.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah,
'Cause-
she just wants to get him over there.
Yeah, because Amelia's 130 feet from you.
Yep.
So, Majenko is headed towards Amelia. We'll be there... If he dashes next round, he can get there next round, but it'll be 3 rounds before... Or, round after next before he can administer.
Okay, so if he spends this turn to dash, how closely can he get?
Well, if he spends the turn to dash, he can get 120. So the next round, he'd be able to get to her.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So he's like right here,
Okay.
more or less. Okay. Perfect.
Here, I'll mark him on the map. He's like right here.
All right. That was 1. That was 2. That was 3. So it has no legendary actions left. Varric. Robin, I know you want him to run straight for Amelia, but he's not going to ignore the giant thing tearing Murray apart.
He's just gonna go splat.
He does have to make a dexterity check to jump onto this thing. And he fails it. So Varric goes, Murray, jumps, hits, lands on the ground, falls prone, takes 13 points of damage. And can still attack while on the ground, technically. So he'll make an attack with his spear. And miss. Well, an attempt was made. Flack will run up to it and make scimitar attacks. Scimitar is a hit and a miss. Ooh.
I probably should have made a DC save on my turn to break out of the grapple.
Nope, you'd have to spend
Use
your action
your
doing that.
action.
Oh,
Use your
that's
action
right.
to cast Flame Strike. 10 slashing, which is nice, but it's not dead. It is now the rock's turn. Weary.
What?
Beak attack. Robin, I feel a repeat coming on. 16?
Yes.
Oh, wait, hang on. That's with advantage. It rolls it one more time.
No.
18.
Also miss.
Okay, and it's going to make another Talon attack. 32. That's almost a crit. 28 slashing, Murray.
Spear's down.
Alright, and then it's going to use its turn to start flying away because this thing is not looking good. Flack and Varick get opportunity attacks. Flack misses. Varick. I don't think you can make an opportunity attack when you're prone.
No.
No. So that's that. It flies 120 feet this direction. Hey, Robin! You want to ride another rock down to the ground?
Yeah, he thinks this one's gonna hurt a little bit too. A lot more than the last one.
120 feet that direction. Rhea, anything you can do?
Not against the rock, but I can get down to around where Amelia is.
Yeah, definitely. Oh my god, Amelia! I just saw. Hang on.
The blood.
Uh,
Yeah.
Robin, this thing is so hurt that it's struggling to breathe and stay in the air.
He'll apologize to it and refocus where the right spot is. And
Mhm.
sigh because he really likes animals. And stab it in the back of the head.
Mm-hmm. That's a hit.
Sweet.
That's a death. Robin.
Braces for impact.
Robin, 37 points of damage. Yeah, you did okay. You did better this time than last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
And plop.
This one he's just gonna pant for a little bit as he has 27 HP, and he's gonna look over to these people who are regathering themselves. I believe Ross is up and Amelia has Rhea, so they're fine. He's gonna lay on the bird and just not get up for a bit.
Oh boy. Akram's gonna be over here watching. I'm sorry,
Still
Murray.
down.
Murray, I'm
Are we-
sorry. Varick starts running towards Amelia.
Are we out of combat?
We are out of combat. So,
So I'm gonna go ahead and drop 2 cure wounds on Amelia. So at least she's up. And then I'll head over to Moiri.
well, hang on a
That
second.
tasty healing.
Hang on a second. The bad news is, well, no, you'd probably make it to Murray in 12 seconds, but not as necessary as Akram just looks down and cast Cure Wounds on Murray.
I would have been able to get up to Healing Word.
Mm-hmm. So we'll do both. He's going to go ahead and cast this at... Where is... There it is. Level 1. Because he wants to help, you know, only a little bit, but also he doesn't want you to die.
He's so generous.
He's a cleric, but he is very out of practice. He heals you for 3 points.
Thanks.
Do healing word, Aras. You'll have to get a little closer, but that's fine. You just need to get within 60 feet. You're not in
I
combat.
mean, if I can get within 30 feet, then I'll just do a cure.
Well, no, cure wounds is touch.
I'm
then
saying if I
Healing
can
Word.
get up to her.
You can definitely. Now that he's cast healing word, that's not a problem.
And I mean, I guess I'll just use my ring as well on Amelia. 'Cause I might as well
So
use it on anything else.
let's, before we start picking up the pieces here, I'm gonna end the session, but I want to make sure everyone's alive and healed because quite a few of you were dropped.
Yeah, I've got 3 hit points.
Mm-hmm. You got the Ross. Go ahead and cast Cure Wounds. There you go. You have 27 hit points now. And yeah,
Do I?
yeah, because Ross just cured you for 24.
No, 27. Okay.
Well done, Ross. That was a nice cast.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can use inspiration for this. So, it's instead another 7, Amelia.
So
14.
mark your hit points. We're gonna stop the session because we've been going for about 3 hours and 40 minutes. And the next session, you'll pick up the pieces, but you've killed 2 rocks, which means double the trophies. And I'll let you know right now, because Akram witnessed it, if you bring the trophies back, you guys are going to get yourselves 4 respect points. 2
Oh,
for
boy.
each.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. That is nice. That's a healthy dose of respect right there.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone just needs to keep their mouth shut when we get there so we don't lose any.
So you now have 18 respect points. And an ISO. I'm not erasing this, like, ever.
It's okay. I still have all of the art.
Like you see, I could have kept this map.
Yeah?
Congratulations, you have destroyed the Scourge of the Cinderlands. Or one of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought there were like at least a couple of
I
others.
was like, it's the Cinderlands. They come in packs.
I'm sure Wicked Claw will be very happy.
Alright, everyone. Thanks for watching. Join us next week. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.